Peters.
I don't know. Peter, I don't know.
Are they both Parker?
I haven't talked to him in a long time. He's just on Instagram. So.
Yeah, let me see.
It says a Peter.
Oh, that's
So
Peter.
the important Peter.
The
first Peter that
Peter's
shows up.
Peter.
Okay.
It's just like in the wake of when that whole thing with Batman's dick happened, that like they're like, man, we need a dedicated dick guy. We got to make sure this doesn't ever happen again.
There's a picture of Batman's dick.
There's a
What's
picture of
Batman's dick all about?
I don't know. Somebody the dark Batman new comic something. I don't know. Listen, as a man who neither looks at Bruce Wayne's dick nor reads Batman comics, I have no idea.
It's stoic and vigilant.
I have no idea. But I know people were up in arms about it. What is this? Talking. Reckless. What the Warren has
There's a dab.
What?
Warren has a giant Betty White dabbing on my screen.
Diesel 2.0. That's a football team.
Yes.
Okay.
The Eagles fly, Eagles fly. Yeah.
I do the sports.
No dabs allowed.
She's just stoked about the band. Hotel California.
Is Betty White 100 yet? She's like 90 something.
No idea.
She's never gonna die. Don't even talk about it.
Hey Google, how old's Betty White?
94.
You're not Google.
Conjured Kevin.
Hey Google, Kevin appeared. Oh shit.
Yo, talking about Betty White in here? No. He's put on his Betty White talking about clothes. Hang on, let me slip into something a little more comfortable. Be right back.
Yeah. Google.
I don't know. I don't have Wi-Fi. I turned my dad off.
Oj, can you grab the furnace? Yeah. Thank you.
60, Kevin? That's what I usually put it at, yeah.
If it ever gets to 60, we'll all know it'll be so fucking cold. What is this, 257? Talking.
How old's Betty White?
Reckless. 257
96.
is live. Damn.
She looks great.
Doesn't look a day over 95.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this thing is fucking...
Whoosh. Is the Askreed statue new?
It's been there for a few weeks.
Okay.
Been there for a month, maybe.
Sweet.
That's Connor, I'll have you know.
Sorry.
That's Connor!
That's Connor.
My favorite, everyone's favorite assassin. Connor.
Connor.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought it was
No.
Ezio.
Nope.
No.
Everyone loves Connor. I love Connor. Oj loves Connor.
I
The
don't-
world loves Connor.
I don't. I like his papa. And his grandpapa.
Yes.
that-
I
is
also
that
like his
Ezio?
grandpapa. No, that's his grandpapa is Edward Kenway. No, that's his pa.
Yeah, that's his pa. His
His
grandpapa.
grandpapa.
It's a cool one. It's a cool name.
Yeah. Hatham.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
fucking nailed it.
Hatham. I can't... Hatham Kenway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Hatham or Hathan?
Hatham, I
Thumb.
think.
Hatham.
Yeah. I don't know. I just sort of went into my fugue state there for a second, and a name came out, and it was right.
Yeah.
Did you hear? No one's played Odyssey, right?
No.
No.
Did you hear? I heard on some Game of the Year shows the end, like the ultimate end of the Animus shit, and it sounds real crazy.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's
Redeems the
been
game.
Maybe. I don't know.
it's been crazy and like.
It gets a little
way.
crazier. It gets maybe even a little like a step above that.
Can you say? Just say.
How do you go
Should I
step
just say?
above
I don't
crazy?
know if I
I
just wanna
personally
say
don't
it.
care.
Nah, but
Yeah,
folks
I
at
won't
home
play it
might. I don't
either.
know if I just want to spoil
No,
Assassin's
we're-
Creed Odyssey for everyone.
Earmuffs. Emuffs.
Yeah.
Put on your emuffs.
The 7th Assassin's Creed. I don't think anyone cares about
It is
spoilers anymore.
way more than the 7th Assassin's Creed. This is
That's-
like,
yeah.
well,
9.
we could count them while we're waiting for the furnace to turn off. Assassin's Creed, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. There was another Revelations. Is that right?
Maybe.
Was there a handheld one?
Revelations.
Yeah.
Was
there a
there's-
handheld
there's
one?
3 like.
Yeah,
kind of
wait,
indie-
you can count
Yeah.
those though.
3,
3,
which is what Connor.
Connor,
Black Flag. At the same time was Rogue.
So that's 7 already. Syndicate
shit.
makes 8.
Syndicate. The shitty French one.
Unity makes 9.
Unity,
Origins makes 10.
Egypt, and then
Odyssey makes 11.
Odyssey plus those 3: China, India, and Russia.
Yeah, if you want to count those, sure.
Totes.
They're not.
Wow, that's
main.
a lot.
That'd be 14, and I bet we're missing 1 or 2.
Well, I played 3 of those.
Yeah, they're-
Unity 4, Syndicate, Revelations, Rogue. Blech.
It's going to be
us.
14.
Check my cred here.
Odyssey.
Black Flag's totally worth playing. I
Black Flag's
imagine
good,
it
yeah.
holds up.
Black Flag is
Identity.
good. I don't know what that one
I don't know
is.
what that one is either.
Maybe for the Vita.
7's, yeah, real low though.
7 was real low ball. Yeah,
Real
real
low
ball. Yeah. Spit out your gum and we'll do the show.
Oh, I have nowhere to spit it out
No more
to.
scores.
Yeah.
It's too crunchy.
Corner your notes.
Corner your notes.
Yep. Everyone's gonna have to read a news story today. We're gonna try. We're gonna try this whole everyone read a news story thing again.
Did you guys listen to the podcast?
The
smoking?
podcast?
Nah,
Yes.
Toking
After, like,
reckless
hot
podcast.
name.
That's a
Immediately
great
doing
name.
a lot of oil.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of oil. I thought you said you didn't take enough.
Do you do oil?
I
How
did
do you-
more. I bought some.
Like
Sublingually.
moisturizing.
Sublingual.
What is sublingual?
Under your tongue?
Under your tongue.
Yeah. I bought
It seems very. I know what it is,
Seems
and I
very
know.
hard drugsy.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, it does. Yeah, like
Why?
just squirt it under your tongue because you're using a syringe for
But you
one.
can- you
and
can
then
just
you're
An
squirting under.
eyedropper. It's not a syringe.
It's an eyedropper.
My
Yeah,
cousins
it's
use
not-
syringes.
That's intense.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
weird. Especially with like a needle.
That's too much for
No,
me.
not a needle, just one of those like squirt ones. So
Okay.
she'll
Oh,
put
okay.
that, and then
Yeah.
yeah. And I'm like, fuck yeah, that looks fucking cracky. Too.
Oh yeah.
There's
yeah.
You could put it in your food. You could put it in your drinks.
Does
you
it,
could
like-
have a beer and put it in your beer. Which
Ew.
you
I know.
would
I'm
do.
not.
But
I'm
do
not.
you it's not the ingesting it, it's like having it on it goes to your bloodstream through the mouth.
You're still.
right.
It's in between
It would work, I
smoking
suppose.
and eating.
Is it like instant?
No,
'Cause
it's
like
probably
under your
about
tongue
30
and you're
minutes
like,
you'll
oh.
start feeling it in 30 minutes, and then your peak is like 2 hours. And then it's like another 4
I
to
might
6
just stick
hours.
to smoking if it's all the same. It's like I don't know. We start people doing it. Let's just do it off a knife at that point. Like, what if we shatter this light bulb and like get it really hot and put our oil in that, man? Like,
There's more so to try it because I went into Nova, and there's so many ways to do it now.
you went into
I was tired
Nova.
of smoking it.
Is that one of the
Well, I work
stores?
next to Nova. Cannabis?
That's a head shop. Or
Do
like
they call them that?
I don't
A
know.
head shop is I
It's a
think is like
dispensary.
paraphernalia.
Yeah, it's
The
a dispensary, I guess.
Where is that?
80th Ave and 104th Street.
Tell me.
So I
where.
work at the Shoppers there now.
That one just off White.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Nova is
Like
in that same parking lot.
Oh, it's like 2 doors down. We're attached. We're the same physical building.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I don't know where any of these places are, but yeah, I
Oh,
guess.
there's one by us
Is it
now.
still like lined out the door busy? Are
No,
they,
no.
Are they like still dry kind of thing? Like,
Nope. They have tons of product.
That's good.
They'd I went in. They had 4 different types of oils alone. I bought like a 10 milligram per milliliter one. It goes up to 40 milligrams per milliliter. And they had like 80 different strains. You go in and it's like an Apple store. So there's no product out anywhere. It's all like
I am a
pamphlets.
huge. I was like, yeah, you got like Royal Gala and you got like your Red Delicious. And Oliver and I, at literally at the same time, shared a moment of like, oh,
What?
oh, the Apple Macintosh store. Oh,
You know, all your different apples.
yeah. Oh, there's 80 different strains of apple.
I actually hate Apple stores because whenever you walk by, people are just loitering in there. I'm like, why do you guys just hang out there and like
That's kind of what it was like.
play on the demo units? Like everybody has one of these fucking things. Like,
Yeah.
why do you guys have to hang out there?
It's Pokestop, man.
Anyways, just like that, hey.
Yeah, you go in.
Squirtles.
There's no product anywhere. There's pamphlets and pictures and all this different crap, and they have a whiteboard of their daily specials and all that stuff. And there was like 5 people walking around with iPads, and they're like, "Oh, what can I get for you? Can I take your order?"
Weird.
Yeah, so you're like,
that's,
"Oh yeah."
and it's like you're ordering like it's like a server came
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And,
So you tell them what you want. They give you a little sheet, and you can be like, "My name's."
hello, I would like to get high.
Exactly right. They're really they were helpful and they're informative. Like
Like,
that's
they
why
know
I
their
say it's
shit?
like an Apple store. Yeah, you could walk in. There's like a couple that was like 60 walking in. They're like, "We've never smoked before. We don't know what to do." Ladies like going through all the stuff, how to use stuff. Like,
Take this
it's
syringe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put this under your tongue.
and then you go up to there was like 4 different tills or cashiers, and they just pull up your order. They're like, "Oh, I'll go grab this for you," and then they walk up to like a hole in the wall, like if you were buying drugs in a back alley
Just
and
like-
this little metal slit comes open.
Somebody has to bang on a huge cast
Yeah.
iron, like, boosh, boosh, and then the slit like slides open, slides closed, slides open, and the bag flies
Yeah,
out.
that's exactly what happened. They hand it to them like, okay,
That's
pay and you walk
That's
out.
neat.
It's weird.
It is weird. It's so expensive still. Hi, hey, welcome to the show. It's January the 7th, 2019. Almost didn't catch it. Welcome to the new year. My name is Matt Eads. Colin Kalinske is here. Bryce Innick is here. All of Regular is here. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just figured we should probably just get that out of the way. Please. Now that I've completely derailed your train of thought.
That was the end of it, though.
That's
Carry
neat
on.
because, like, yeah, I still get my product hand to hand in a dark
Yeah.
street
From a dealer.
from a dude.
Yeah.
I don't
Try
know.
it. Like, go in there and just look around. Just any of the places.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Expensive.
Is it like
Yeah.
like compared to
Expensive.
off the street
It
kind of
ranged
thing?
from like $8 a gram to 15.
Still pretty expensive.
yeah.
15 is insane. I've never in my life paid. I'm going to
that's
write
the
this
good
down
stuff.
for the next Toking Reckless podcast. We'll talk about how the price of tokes is too damn high.
Too damn high.
Right, I am for real writing this down.
To get Resident Toker.
you
Colin Kalinske
order
on board.
online, right, Matt?
I'm not here to admit to crimes.
People, that's not
on
a
this
crime.
podcast.
Legal.
I order online. I pay the government prices. It's very expensive, like I said.
Oh yeah.
So when I said I've never paid
Yes.
$15 a gram, what I really meant was I pay exactly $15 a gram.
I've never actually really done this whole thing, so I'm really
Yeah, listening to the
Into it.
podcast, you were like, I'm a
hey.
weed virgin. I didn't think you were relatively new to it because you said a couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years I like tried my first joint, and then thereafter it's always been rando
Yeah.
joints.
People just walking by blowing smoke in your face on the street.
Yeah.
Just,
And then yeah, it's not like we're into it.
Yeah. Just have it.
But I mean, like, we'll take it where we can get it. And there have been times when I'll turn
No,
Amber.
it'd be rude.
It's like every meth addict. It's not like I need it, but I mean, yeah, fuck, I'll take it if you got some.
I'll turn to Amber and be like, "Hey, do we have any weed? Let's roll a joint." And she's like, "Yeah,
Now you do.
yeah." It's fun. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's
Yeah.
a new thing for us.
It's
we're
like-
night. And
30 years old and 34 years old, and like, hey, let's smoke weed.
It's a new thing for the whole country. That's why
Yeah.
it comes up so
Yeah.
often. That's why we had a dedicated Toking Reckless podcast. Great name. Great
Yeah,
name.
check that out.
started out pretty constructed and then devolved into like everyone's stories.
Yeah, good. Good.
It's great.
It wasn't
actually.
a bad
Yeah.
thing. Like, it was
That's
funny,
what-
but
That's what our podcast used to be like. They used to be 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, of,
we
like, just
never
bullshit.
talked about video games, and it was better. Damn it! It was a
right.
better time. We'll definitely do some more of those. Got a lot of feedback. If you at home enjoyed the Token Reckless podcast, come on by and just give some feedback. Maybe drop a review and rating on iTunes or Google Play or Spotify, wherever you get
we're
your
on
podcasts.
Spotify?
We're on Spotify.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
we're
a big deal.
Newly on Spotify
Wow.
as of like 5 months ago. Yeah, and a lot of people listen on Spotify. Hello, welcome to the show. We a couple of quick announcements here off the top. The New Year's show is getting closer and closer, less than a month away. February the 2nd, 2019. We will all of us gather in this very studio and hash out not only the best game of the year, but the best character of the year, the best music of the year, the best moment or set piece of the year, and I believe also the worst game of the year, maybe?
I feel like that won't be accurate.
Categories pending. What do you mean? We're going to run the science. It's going to be...
It'd be the worst of what we played.
yeah.
No. It is the worst game. We might as well say of the year, of the universe. Like, the only constraining thing is time. We, between us as a podcast, have played every single video game that came out this year extensively. We've cross-referenced. We've done the science. It is a scientifically
Proven.
accurate list. That's right.
Nice.
That's right. They publish these things in the General Surgeon's, that thing he puts out every
Yeah.
year. So, I mean, we have to be...
Smoking is still kind of healthy in those.
Yeah. Also, they said Cuphead was the best game last year. So, like, fucking what do they know?
Yeah.
February the 2nd. That's kind of thank you, Oliver. It's coming up. And I stream every day on twitch.tv/Talking Reckless Podcast. Come and join me. It's been going well. We're about just over 6 months in. We've been doing more extra shit like the podcast, like the spoiler casts. We're reviewing 2018 this week, so we're going to be playing. We're playing through Detroit again right now. It's a little refresher. Probably touch God of War again. You know, we'll play a little bit of everything that.
So you're doing all replays until the
not
year-end cast?
not all replays, but you know, I want to.
Refreshers.
Yeah, exactly. Because like I feel
Detroit
like
was early.
my game of the year is always the thing I played most recently to game of the year. So I want to go back and get a good hands on this
good
week.
freshness.
Yeah, that's what's going on this week. We started playing Detroit again last night.
I watched.
Did you guys play Detroit?
Todd's the best character of the year.
Watch some playthroughs, but
Oh, you guys should play Detroit before February.
You should. You really should. It's
Then I have to purchase it.
yeah. Does anyone? We could maybe figure out how to.
I tried getting it through the library because I really wanted to give it to Kevin, but I'm like 41 in line, so
Oof.
that's not gonna happen.
Did they only have one copy of everything?
No, not necessarily. It's just like people are savvy to this. And
Yeah.
we'll do it.
I
Well,
wonder when that caught on.
I don't know.
Detroit or
It-
taking
no.
games out of the library?
Yeah.
It's like since kids have had no money and like video games.
Really?
It's
I
probably
never
been,
thought the library.
I mean, when
I've
I was
always
like
known.
14.
I've always known about it. It's just I've always had like the disposable income
Yeah,
to
to buy.
because Amber's always told me, hey, you know you can get games at the library. I'm like, I'm making electrician money though.
like I'm going to the library,
Yeah. Like
nerds.
with all the nerdy and poor people.
Nope.
And then now that I'm a nerdy and poor person,
Yeah. Here, brother.
yeah, you guys should try to get your hands on it.
You think just watching someone play won't have the same effect?
No.
No, I think you got to make your choices.
Why is it different?
I think you gotta make your
Choices.
choices.
And it varies. It varies widely because my story is different from Matt's initial story, which was different from Brando's, and then that discussion. So good, you guys. Like, if you guys have the chance, please do, because that one is a viable contender. Yes, Matt.
It looks so
and
good.
and yes, it is a very good looking
The
game.
performances are amazing. The things those performers are saying and doing. Yeah, I don't know.
If you're not a believer.
I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer.
You're the one that was talking about AI destroying the world.
Yeah. No, I know.
few weeks
it's
ago.
real. Yeah, and somehow David Cage still fucked it up. He still fumbled that story, so, like literally like sand through his fingers.
I would. It's not the best telling of a artificial intelligence uprising, but it's good enough for this game.
It's a fine, dumb like sci-fi story. The androids have a thing on their head. Can we not to derail everything, but they got a little circle on their head, right? It's like
That denotes them as
yeah, it's like a
an
processor
android.
light. You know, like the thing on your computer. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is using my hard drive or whatever. And then when they like start rebelling, to hide that they're an android, they just fucking take it off.
Well, the thing is,
Like
those-
this.
They're
They're
just
like-
taking it off. I
the
thought they, like,
thing
tie it
is,
off.
They are
only
taking a
one guy,
sticker off.
One guy takes it off. The rest of them do. Whereas this whole AI rebellion would probably go way better for them if they just took
Just
it off.
take it off.
And looked like humans.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indistinguishable from humans.
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Why? Why
smart.
wouldn't they do that? It's so insane. And there's even like a big when your character's taking hers off at the first time, it's a big moment. It's like boop. You're like, oh, that was it. Wow, that was
And it turns red to denote that, like, hey, there's bad intentions.
to denote they're pissed. Yeah, like when you punch an android, it turns red, which I always thought was also super stupid.
I guess they never thought that they would become sentient and try to pull it off.
You should play that game. You interact with the creator of androids, and he very directly answers that question.
Stresses that.
If there's one game that you guys need to try, in my opinion, it's that game.
Also,
Because I know you guys played, like, a lot of games. I
played a lot of stuff like that, like all the Life is Strange.
Yeah.
And not that
you would
those are 100% similar, but I like the storytelling.
you would totally dig this. Then
Yeah.
you played like Heavy Rain.
Yeah.
Was David Cage's first game.
Oh, okay.
Beyond. was
Beyond.
Yeah, Beyond
well,
Two Souls.
not his first game, but
yeah,
his first
but
one
in
of
this,
these.
yeah.
There's a thing at the end. So there's a thing at the beginning of that game where there's like a very pretty android lady who's like, oh, would you like to take a survey from Dynalite? Like she's supposed to be your android, and she's very like robotic and like is like, would you like to start a new game and talks to you or whatever? And then at the end of the game, based on how your story goes, there's like, would you? Because it's all about androids becoming self-aware or whatever. It's like, would you like to free her? Do you believe that androids are people, and would you like to free her and let her loose in the world? And if you pressed yes, she would disappear forever. She was gone. Like you could start a new game, I guess, and erase your save, and she might come back. But people complained so loudly about that. Not even that loudly. People complained about that, and like 2 weeks later, they patched her back into the game.
Oh, wow.
So like, they can't even stick to their dumb morals that they're trying to tell in this story.
Like,
of like
That's weird.
so doing so, like freeing her,
yeah.
there would just be no person there.
There's
like,
no person.
Or
It's
would
just,
it
it's just
be
the
like,
menu.
Oh,
It's just the menu. You just don't see her and she doesn't talk to you.
Why would
super
people
cool.
get salty about that?
Because people want to see
oh,
their
man.
people want to to their pretty android lady face. She's very well rendered.
Yeah.
Beautiful. She's quite pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
a young Maddie would not have freed his android lady. I'll tell you right now. But yeah, it's. I mean, we could. You want to talk? You guys want to talk about David Cage all day? Was that whole thing with the naked Ellen Page in Beyond? They're currently being sued for like workplace
really
malpractice.
way back then.
In Beyond 2013.
yeah, back then.
Yeah, but
and then also the
wasn't
work
that only
environment.
revealed because someone somehow fucked with the camera
Yeah.
and then found that out?
Yeah. And now there's like workplace bad like workplace malpractice
jeez.
and Quantic Dream is currently suing all the media outlets who ran the story that they were the malpractice. It's so fucked. It is so fucked. Anyways, that's why Detroit is not Game of the Year.
Well,
In summary,
I mean, if you don't want to support them by buying this game, then try to get it by other means. I really
But
wish
it's console exclusive.
PlayStation.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we could just figure it out. We could figure it out. I can give somebody a PlayStation or something for a weekend. Play through it. We'll make it work. But yeah, you guys should probably play it.
It'd be fun to play because there's 3 different characters. Amber and I actually played as 3 different characters. She played the 2 and I played the 1, and that's a really fun way to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the storylines intertwine at all?
Yes.
Between
Oh,
the
yeah.
characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In very strange ways sometimes, where like it's like quick time events like those other games.
Yeah.
But you are quick time events for the person chasing, and you are quick time eventing also for the person running away.
Oh.
So you're like, well,
cool.
if I want this person to get away, do I just fuck up quick time? Like it's some interesting stuff.
Cool.
It plays. It's a fun
Looks
ride.
really good.
Yeah, it looks very well. Runs like total shit. Oh man.
That's
Really?
a
Yeah.
You have a pro, don't you?
No, I just have a base.
Oh, okay.
But,
I have a
like,
base. I was worried then. I'm like, if you're on a pro and it's bad,
No, as we were flying this
What
week,
have you been experiencing?
just low frame rate, which is like it's so high fidelity that it makes a lot of sense. But like, even just like you're like doing chores in the beginning of the game, basically getting paints from a paint store, and like just the frame rate in the paint store was like, ugh.
I never experienced anything like that, so maybe it's just because you got
Stardust in your eyes from playing it.
Maybe.
This is so
Maybe.
amazing.
maybe
I think-
PlayStation's just full
Okay,
of I don't know
As
with
you were
Red
getting
Dead.
as you were getting your RA9 tattoo done, you're like, I don't see the problem.
This game's great.
you have consolitis where you don't see
Yeah,
more
probably.
than 30. You haven't experienced
Yeah,
60?
console. Yeah.
Could be true, actually. I regret taking the Apple. I wish I never knew what 60 looked like, because oops. Now if it's below 60,
yeah.
I can tell you. If it's below 30, I cannot even. It like
Just
makes me.
yeah.
I immediately throw up. It's so strange. It's like motion sickness.
It's bad.
Yeah. It's,
I downloaded Subnautica when it was free there for a while.
oh yeah.
On the lowest settings, everything, it's like 20 to 10.
Yeah. It,
10 to 20 FPS for my computer.
that game
So,
has its problems. It has its technical issues. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the game. My computer's just garbage.
I gotta like my rig is old at this point. Not that old. It's still pretty powerful.
Like
but,
GTX 670 old.
I have a 980 Ti, so old, but it can still hang. The 770K.
What's
and
mine then, like,
I could not run Subnautica very
geriatric?
well.
I don't know. Mine couldn't do.
Geriatric
Mine couldn't run
video
shit.
cards.
It has troubles with Hearthstone.
Yeah.
We should all just get consoles. There's a third one in the race. Consoles and computer. The word console should go away, or the word computer. We should just have a box that does it all, and
Yeah.
we probably will very soon.
Our phones.
Yeah,
Everyone get a Razer phone.
Totally. What and what if your phone? What if when you got home, your phone went into a dock like the Switch, and then it was also a video game console, and it was also your Netflix box, and it was also where pornography showed up. Like, what if it was everything?
Well, I mean, they kind of already are, except for the gaming part.
They're getting up there in the gaming
Yeah,
too.
they're getting there. They're getting there.
They have docks where you just dock and it's HDMI to your TV, and
It's USB 3. I could probably put this in the Switch dock and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, and then and then each company would make their own. It'd be like, here's Microsoft's dock that runs Halo, here's Sony's dock that runs God of War, here's Nintendo's dock that runs Smash,
All the good games.
and you just like, you buy the docks and the games, and then you don't pay for the processor.
Ooh.
Because why do we need, like, I have 4 basically identical, my Xbox, my PS4, my computer, and my Switch are all I mean, different scales of power. They're basically the same thing. The Xbox and the PS4 are so close that like, what if we just had one processor? What if it was in my pocket?
Businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Businesses.
What are we just?
That's why we don't have one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
that's
I thought we were like an improv bit. Businesses are like,
Yes,
bottom
and.
line.
Apple Store.
Fiscal quarter. What are we? Two words? Two words?
Synergy.
Synergy. How's it been going, everybody? Welcome
Good.
back. How's everybody's holiday?
Excellent. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You all have a great New Year?
Woo. No. Stay
No?
at home.
Yeah.
I was mounting friends
Oh,
with
yeah.
you.
You and I were mounting our friends.
Yes. We were mounting our friends.
We
all
are
New Year's
friends,
Eve.
yeah. We must have mounted one another at some point. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, plenty
if
of
I didn't
times.
mount you, I'm sure it gets hard to keep track
Yeah.
of. I also spent New Year's at home for the first time in
Oh, yeah.
since I turned
So
since
many
I was like
years.
15, maybe.
Yep.
So that was weird, but like nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Good mind.
Not being super duper hungover the day after, and we just had a quick nice. What did you guys just literally just you and Colin stayed at home?
Yep,
Yeah,
stayed home.
you played-
I played a bunch of Smash. We watched a stream. Colin did some rap battles.
Yeah,
And mount some friends.
that was a fun night.
The
was
like
good.
Stream Wars, that last Mount Your Friends.
That was a real
match.
fun night. Yeah,
Me and I don't know, I don't remember his name,
Dan?
but yeah, but it was one of Dan's
somebody.
viewers.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody.
okay.
Yeah. We
Came down to us.
on New Year's night on the old Twitch channel, we all got together and played some Jackbox games and some Mount Your Friends, and it was a real good time.
Mm-hmm.
Real fun. What about you, Oj? What'd you get up to?
Hammer and I also just stayed in.
Oh
Just
shit!
Super low key. Yeah. We never really had plans from the get go, but we stayed in, and what did we do? We watched. We got drunk like together, and then we just watched TV. Like we watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes of Luther because she's never seen it, and I always say, "Hey, this show's fucking awesome. Let's do it."
Love Idris.
Yeah, totally. What a cool dude. And something else. I think we watched Jurassic Park that night.
A classic, a New Year's staple.
Sounds a bit fuzzy, but
Yeah.
Sure,
That was
I don't know how it went from like Luther to Jurassic Park, but it did.
It was-
And then we fell asleep, and that was it.
Good
This-
night.
I feel like I might have broken my party streak. I feel like now I am. I was really a little anxious about like, oh man, I'm getting old. I'm not going to a party.
Yep.
This sucks. But like, maybe we just never need to go to parties ever again. Maybe
I think it was the Tuesday factor that really kind of everyone seemed to have stayed in this year.
Yeah,
days of the week mean nothing to me anymore. That was
For everyone
zero
else.
impact. Yeah, I don't know. I am totally over it. I'm just drinking by myself next New Year's.
I wouldn't mind going out. But yeah, Tuesday on top of just no one had plans.
Yeah.
Even 2 or 3 weeks in advance. We're like, is anyone doing anything? They're like, no.
You know, people like
Okay.
all file into Times Square in New York,
Yeah.
New
Yeah,
York, and like they get like sealed in basically for the big celebration to watch the ball drop. I was reading a story about how like they are literally sealed in. Everyone wears adult diapers because you cannot
Holy
enter
crap.
or leave. So you piss in the street and you shit in your adult diaper and you bring bottled water with you and like rations because you are
Wow.
there for 12 hours.
Ugh, that
And
sounds terrible.
It's super terrible, but all we ever see of it is like the shot at midnight of everyone going like, woo! Like we've been shitting our pants for 12 hours. So that
It's actually kind of funny. Anderson Cooper and some other guy were hosting it. They were doing a shot of tequila every hour starting at 9.
I saw a thing on Reddit about that. I didn't watch the video. Was it?
You should have.
Yeah?
He cannot do shots of tequila.
it's
I
only
wanna
3
watch
shots.
that.
Like
Four
just
shots.
from the taste of just like
Yeah,
Okay.
he
I
kind of
understand
he turned
that.
into a parrot.
oh good Anderson.
Yeah,
Don't tequila's
it was like 9, 10, and then I don't think he did 11 o'clock.
good man.
Wow.
Tequila's bad. Also, he's Anderson fucking Cooper. Couldn't he be like, can I get something that isn't tequila?
Yeah, I don't know why
the
it
top
was
shelf
that.
stuff. Really.
Like literally
Yeah.
anything. Like just give me something.
Yeah,
You telling me nobody on that production staff could have got if he looked at a like production assistant and said I need whiskey by the next hour and they didn't get that person be fired. Like you telling me
I
if
don't
he
think he's
couldn't-
a big drinker.
Yeah, sure, but if you literally can't drink tequila and
Yeah.
I'm just saying he could have.
I don't know who pitched
been
that.
anything
I want
else.
to know who pitched that.
What kind of useless, super famous host can't get his own proper liquor?
right.
You know.
Ron Burgundy.
Speaking of liquor, are we drinking Fireball again this year? Has anyone thought about
For
Yeah.
for the game of the year show?
Shells.
New Year's tradition.
Gotti show.
It is, yeah.
I'll do Fireball.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
I've been
everybody
known to
can-
drink.
We
a
should
bit
go.
of
I was
Fireball.
thinking we should do the horn. We should go back to the beginning of it was the mint. It was muddled mint.
We
Sweet
what
mint
is it?
juleps.
Oh, that's it.
It was sweet
Yeah.
mint juleps. We should go around the horn again. Mint juleps.
Have a theme drink. Yeah.
I can't remember the next year's. I know it was also bad. It's like ginger something. I seem to maybe.
Just don't do
I
sugary
don't know.
stuff.
Moscow
I'll do
mules?
Fireball. Fireball's enough sugar.
Fireball.
I don't
is
need
sugary
more
stuff.
sugar.
Theme drinks, yeah, totally.
Fire and ice. Get some Smirnoff in there.
Oh, God. Yeah, shot of Fireball and then you slam a Smirnoff Ice.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
not a
Everyone
lot of
can
them.
do it.
Yeah.
I could do that. I don't want to do that,
No.
but can I just have 2 fireballs? Can I just opt out of that
Fire and
Smirnoff?
fire?
Yeah, kind of
No, you gotta mix.
fire
You
and
gotta
fire.
mix.
No.
I think it will be Fireball. I know there are folks at home who like to get into the spirit and drink along.
Nice.
And I did put that picture of Fireball on the old events calendar. So
And Fireball Island came out last year as well.
We should get the new
are
one.
you
the
shut up?
remastered
Hang on.
one.
Are you telling me Fireball Island is a game of the year contender?
It is a game of the year contender.
Oh shit!
I can bring it from the cafe.
We should.
Boom.
Oh, you have the new one?
Yeah, we got the new one in.
Oh.
We should honestly.
Is
You
that-
should bring. We should play
Oh,
a game
yeah.
of Fireball. You should bring
sure.
Fireball
I'll
Island.
bring
Is that
Fireball
a
Island.
legitimate game?
Yeah,
they remade it.
sucks.
Oh, it's real bad. It's
I
pretty much
thought
identical
might-
to the one from the 70s with a little tweaks, but no, it's still a garbage game.
Like the
You need
tweaks,
to have the Fireball drinks.
the tweaks are like, hey, take a shot here, take a shot here.
Well, that's our tweaks.
Big,
Yeah.
big pop. Excuse me, from Kevin in the chat for Fireball Island at the New Year's show.
Yeah, I'd play that. Sure.
Yeah. Last time I played it for serious was it'll be about 2 years in May, and I think Colin was playing, right? It was you.
He was either
me,
spectating
I
or
was.
playing.
I don't know if I was playing. I was drinking.
I feel like you and I drank literally like you, me, and the one other person that I remember split a bottle of Fireball, like a big ass 2.6 or
Yep.
something, in one game in the space of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Damn.
It was terrible. It was so.
there
And
was
it's a
there was
bad
chicken
game.
wings.
Also, yes. Also, there were chicken.
So
wings.
I don't know. That kind of shows, but it's a giant plastic board.
Yeah.
And you roll dice and move around your figures,
Yeah.
and then
Fireballs.
if you hit a fireball token or space, then fireballs come out
Yeah.
along the
Yeah.
path.
You physically roll a marble down this big molded plastic thing, and if you get hit by the fireball, you take a shot of fireball.
It devolves into people just
Yeah.
trying to hit other people.
And there are
No one wants to
cards
win.
you can use to fuck with other people's turns to
Yep.
try and give them fireballs, and yeah, it'll be. I know Warren has a title defense
Ooh.
for
Oh, that'd be perfect.
coming up soon. Yeah, whoever wins should immediately defend their title in Fireball Island. February the 2nd, that show. Just one
It's coming up.
final reminder. Yeah, it is coming up. What about video games, gentlemen? Have you been playing any video
Games
or other games?
Still on Red Dead. I really, really like Red Dead.
Yes.
Like I'm behind that game.
Yes.
When did Brando say it takes a turn? Chapter 4?
5.
5.
Oh,
5
shit.
is like when 5 is the writer's strike. Chapter 5 is the writer's strike. Chapter 6 is back to good form.
Yeah.
How far are you in?
I'm mid chapter 2.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no, chapter 3.
Shady Bell,
Uh,
the old house where your camp is set up.
I guess not.
Where is your camp?
It's on the shore of a lake. Is that still only chapter 2?
It's on the what?
Yeah,
Shore of a lake. Shore.
Shore
Of a lake.
I thought you go to Shady Bell beginning of 4.
God.
I think it's maybe it is 4. I
At
don't
least
know.
telling me
Maybe.
I went through.
No, it is 3. No, it is 3 because
Good.
the end. 3
Because
is when
chapter
you go
1
to Shady Bell.
is when you're up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 is the forest.
Horseshoe
Yeah.
Overlook.
Yeah. And then this is
Chapter-
on the
Are you like? Is it like 2 families? Is it like 2 old time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
the
on 3 then.
plantation.
Yeah, Plantation
You're on 3.
Wars.
The
Still-
end of 3 is up for best moment of the year. Just keep
Still
that in
into it,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great mission.
Yeah.
Still into
Yeah.
it. Still really liking it. I'm sort of avoiding all the tedious stuff, the tedium.
Don't
but I
get
mean,
sucked into it.
but I mean, I don't even know what's that like. I'm not doing the chores. I walked up to like a sack of like hay or a
got
sack of grain or whatever.
Sorry, we got Mike Snow. Oh, he's gonna have to unplug and replug his mic.
me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like, I'm not moving.
Mike Snow, we call that. Like Jon Snow, like John's brother Mike. How about now?
Good.
Good.
Good?
Yeah, good.
That was me?
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
all good.
Yeah, I accidentally walked up to a thing of grain, and I'm like, "What's this?" And then I picked it up, and then I immediately put it down,
Like, no,
and I walked out.
don't open your menu.
Yeah, I walked out of the camp, and I'm like, "You guys, I'm the only one contributing financial wise. You guys do all the chores, okay? That's our arrangement."
Chores. Has Dutch, like, even though you're paying, have you gotten the, like, you haven't put anything in the box in weeks, Arthur? You're like, what?
No, everybody's commending me for all the shit that I put in. So
It was a little buggy for me.
Do you do the chores around the camp?
no.
You don't
I
have
tried
to.
chopping wood a couple times, and I was telling these guys how chopping wood is one of my favorite things to do in real life.
Yep.
On a video game.
This guy's chopping wood all the time. All the time.
I got sucked into it because it raises your dead eye.
Oj, we need you for a podcast today. Sorry about chopping wood.
Yeah, can't. Does it raise your dead eye?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the chores do.
And you get a little bit of good honor.
Yep.
But you don't. You're gonna
You
have.
know what?
You're gonna have lots of dead eye. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I find I don't even use
Yeah.
dead eye because I have like an aggressive auto aim on.
Yeah.
So
And an,
by
in-
default,
and an
it has
infinite
it.
amount of cigars to like duck behind a corner
Yeah.
and like light up in the middle of combat and quickly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good. Back in.
I don't know. I that game might take a turn, but I hope not because I'm really liking it.
Are you doing like any stranger stuff?
Yeah,
That stuff's good.
I ran into the lady looking for dinosaur bones.
That's
I didn't
that's a
collect any
collectible
of
quest.
those.
Yeah, I did 0 of those.
There's like 50 of those.
Oh,
on the
wow.
map?
Yep.
70.
Yep. You'll also get all the collectibles. You'll get like the bones, and some person will be like, "I need you to get plants. Here's 30 plants." I
Yeah.
need."
Cigarette
Okay.
cards.
Cigarette cards.
Yeah, I'm not doing those. I'm not like gonna complete them, but that dinosaur bone one was just like a cool.
Cave
Yeah.
paintings. Yeah, there's lots.
Yeah.
Lots of collectibles.
I don't have much to complain about it except for everything's spaced so few and so like far between that traveling just sucks. And it's
Stagecoaches. You got a stagecoach.
Yeah, you will learn to
I
use the
think-
shit out of those.
I think I'm not allowed to use those because my bounty is super high in all the places, and I
No.
can't afford to pay those. And
Did you make it high, or did the story make it high?
I think I made it high.
Well,
Yeah, it's like
Well-
$300. I can't afford that.
yeah.
don't
That's
worry.
a lot.
Don't worry.
Yeah, you
like
tell
every
me.
Rockstar
Yeah.
game, eventually they'll have $1 million. It won't matter.
Um,
I'm glad you're enjoying it though.
yeah, me too. Me
game-
too. I was really on the edge there. I was like convincing myself that I'm not gonna like this game. But I
It's something you have to really immerse yourself in
Yeah,
it too.
and
the
that's
first
it.
couple hours, you're like, well, maybe not first hour.
I
just on
think the
rocks.
first like 10-ish hours even maybe where you're like, this is slow.
I was pretty in it from the beginning. Like I
Yeah.
love the cowboy life. I love like everything, not everything about it, but I like the idea of cowboy life. Like
Yeah.
Gentleman's gift.
being being out in the wilderness and just
The
Totally.
first
Also
deer
being-
hunting mission kind of sucked me in.
yeah.
When you're still up in the mountains
Mhm.
and you go and you shoot the 2 deer and then bring it over, and it's like lay it on the ground to skin it. I'm like, oh, it'll just be a little cutscene. No, you just
That's savage skinning.
right down the middle,
Best
and
skinning animations of the year go
Yeah.
to.
especially a rabbit. Those are fun.
He just rips it. He doesn't even use his knife. He just rips it off.
Gotcha.
Which I think real talk is
That's how
like
they do
how
that?
you skin a rabbit in real
That's
life.
how he does it on a snake too. He holds it by the head,
Yeah.
like makes an incision and just
Yeah,
rips it.
also, I totally think that's probably how you do a snake.
Yeah, I think I could probably see that.
Well, that's the thing. I saw Steve Irwin do that. Or Bear Grylls or someone once. Yeah. How are you finding? Boy, I have completely forgotten what I was even going to say.
That's okay.
Not Red
There-
Dead.
Well.
Again, like you guys have talked a lot of Red Dead, and I'm just Mr. Johnny Come Lately with it, and it's good. That's my
Yeah.
verdict right now.
How do you?
I really want to get to that turn where the writer's strike just to see what that's all about. Because Matt says no, Brando's like really
Yes.
bad about
I
it.
thought it was fine.
And even Warren had said something about like, hey, remember when we were just hanging out in camp, just having fun?
Yeah.
I miss those days.
Yeah. When Warren said that, he was more. That's more a commentary on like this story gets fucked.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. That's why you gotta like. That's why I think it's a little important to. Like when they're all doing the sing along and you have a button prompt to join in singing, just join in singing. Maybe it's gonna leave some nice character moments that down the road.
Like
you'll
I
be
get
like,
it. I
"Oh,
get it. I get
fuck."
that camaraderie. Like I like talking like even just in passing, and then talking shit to the guys that I don't like.
Have you done any of like the like confessions almost with one of the ladies? You'll like sit down with her and just like he just pours his
Yeah.
I've just been killing all sorts of folks. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Like,
I did one where he's like really just down about like how life is going, and I'm like, yeah, that's deep.
yeah, it's all coming to an end, Mary Beth or whatever, whoever you're talking to.
He's like that character. Arthur Morgan's like a deep dude.
Oh yeah, he's like
and
he's good heart, but like turns into a villain in a fucking flash.
yeah.
Some of those debt collections are really he puts on the mean face.
Oh
really
yeah, and
well.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too because it just shows like different aspects of him. Because yeah, he can become a hard ass, but also very nice to his friends.
Yeah, he's got a good heart.
Yeah.
I am so excited for you to finish and us talk about it at Game of the Year.
For sure.
That game really means a lot.
I've
Really.
also-
Is that doable within a month?
Oh yeah, totally.
I hope so.
Just
There's
push
like another
the
40
story.
hours
He's
left
got to
in
get
there,
after it, bud.
I guess.
There is probably another 30 to 40.
Wow, that game's
It's a
long.
long game.
Maybe less.
I probably
don't wanna
won't.
I
I
don't wanna
probably
oversell
won't,
it.
but whatever.
I'm hoping it'll start to pull you in to the point where you'll be like, I need to know what happens now.
I'm still playing it. Like I'm barely doing any of the side stuff. I'm going to like yellow spot to yellow spot.
Yeah.
But like that's story is it's like it's just starting to move. It's just starting to get there. Eventually, once it gets going, it is like breakneck. Like I need to know what happens next.
I'm gonna try to put in like a big chunk tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dope.
I get Mondays off, and so
Need more hot takes in that Red Dead channel.
yeah. Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally forgot
What?
about that.
Discord?
Yeah.
On our Discord, yeah.
Oh.
bit.ly/TR Discord. I'm so glad you asked, Colin.
thank
all,
you.
all lowercase. Bitly is like cap sensitive, I guess. So bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bit.ly/TR Discord.
I thought URLs couldn't be case sensitive.
Well, Bitly makes the laws, I guess. I don't know.
I've also started playing Dead Cells.
That's
Yeah.
fun game.
It is a very fun game, and it feels really good.
You got to the first. How far? You got to the first boss yet? The concierge.
No. I've only played a few hours, like an hour of it. I really like how it plays. I don't quite get it though, right? Like I'm just doing this, and then I just keep going as far as I can, and then I'll hit these bosses.
I have to ask him.
What? Yeah.
played a million hours of
Only
it?
30 something.
Are you the only one to have beaten the timekeeper on this year's Game of the Year show?
That's only the second boss.
No, sorry, not the hand of the king.
Hand of the King.
Hand of the
Yeah,
king.
yeah,
Hand of the king.
I don't think
sorry.
anyone else has beaten him yet.
No, I've gotten to him a bunch.
Yeah.
I've gotten to him.
I think I got him on the third meeting.
Wow, what a fucking hero!
Right?
I think I've only gotten to him. So I'm still struggling. I've gotten to him a couple times, but like just by the skin of my teeth.
Crushes you.
Yeah, he fucking sucks. Ugh.
The thing about this game for me is like I've seen Matt play it and others, and they're moving really fast. So I want to be fast.
Got to unlock that.
Yeah.
So
And
The,
so
the-
I'm
the-
like,
the time doesn't matter anymore. Do you see the changes they made to the time doors are like longer and are in between levels now?
Yeah.
And totally, you basically can never miss a time door anymore.
no, I thought they're based on kills now, so you actually have to clear the levels. They're
are
based
they?
on something different, not time anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, good. Because they were like totally you just never
Yeah,
missed a
it's
time
a
door.
free,
They were
yeah.
so easy.
Did
They
they
took.
push that to console?
It's not on Switch yet.
Oh,
Wow.
that sort of sucks.
what do
They,
what do I do with those blueprints, you guys? Like,
You put
Turn them into
cells
the
I carry 'em.
alchemist.
is that like little like safe zone with like the merchant and the?
Yeah, the first dude you encounter there.
How do you do that? Because
You just talk to him. Sometimes it glitches out and you have to talk to him a second time. Then it'll dump them.
Oh,
Then you can spend your souls to get the fancy weapons.
You have to go back. So like, get a blueprint, finish that level, see the alchemist. The next time you die and go around the loop again, then you'll be
Then
able to
it'll
put
be
cells
available?
into that blueprint, and that's
Yeah.
how it used to
Oh, yeah,
work.
cells.
Because yeah, like I'd collect some, and then I'd talk to that guy, and then he wouldn't. I think he mentioned it once the first time, and then never again. And so I'll move on. I'll die and lose them, and then I'm like, God, I wanted those.
Yeah, you just spend them when you made them. Just basically always
Weird.
spend them.
Okay, I got to try that again. It's neat. Music's neat. Looks cool.
Oh, sir, music's neat. Music's neat. The music's neat. The music, it might be the best music this year. The music is so fucking good.
All right, that
That music when you're in the alchemist room and it's like na 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 na. That's the best song.
I'll pay more attention. Music has never been like my top draw.
Is it all 8-bit style music? I mean, I've heard a bit
No,
from
there's
when
like-
you
no,
played it, but
no,
I
it's
don't
not.
really
I
remember.
haven't paid any attention. I
It's
can't.
not MIDI. It's
point to
like
music.
it's like full
Yeah.
frontal.
Like Halo Orchestra.
It's not
orchestral, but, like-
orchestral, but it's not MIDI. It's not like
Oh, okay.
8-bit. It's
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
a sound chip.
Okay.
I think the visual, what am I trying to say? The visual art style of it, I think, could have used a little bit. Like it's what would you call it? It's not 8-bit. It's not 16-bit.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
it's very-
pixelated.
Yeah.
I wish it would not have been pixelated. That's kind of off putting to me. Like a nice crisp sprite would have looked really cool.
But not as crisp as the Obra Dinn. If it's as crisp as the Obra Dinn is, too far.
Too crisp?
Too far.
Fine line.
I guess I don't know. The
want-
Obra Dinn looks like a TI-86 calculator to me.
I like the way
That's a
it
good
looks.
analogy.
I love the way the like gems blow up and fly into you. I like a lot of the way that game
But
looks.
I mean, if it were like crisp, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
if it were in the
it's
Fox
pixelated.
engine, if this had been an $80 million game, like
I don't mean that.
I just want the Dead Cells
like
guy
a
to
sharp,
like,
nice, like looking high res sprite,
Like,
which I guess it is.
Oh,
but
I can't-
I know what you mean.
I'm trying. Yeah,
I know what you
Yeah.
mean.
Like Octopath, maybe. Those
yeah.
kind of
Octopath
sprites?
looks cool.
so
But-
still polygonal, but a bit sharper?
Yeah.
Or not even
I mean, like,
I've never heard the word
Pixelated.
polygonal said polygonal.
polygonal?
Polygonal.
I played a
Are you
game
sure?
called Wonder Boy. Was it last year? I don't even know.
I've never heard it said like that.
Polygonal.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
You really said
Polygonal?
polygonal?
I've heard like 2 people say it in my
Oh,
lifetime.
Yeah,
but
no, polygonal.
the more you know.
Wonder Boy had a really, really nice art style.
Monster Boy was the one that came out this year,
Yeah, that's the one.
which could be in any
I just
of those
remembered what the game,
categories.
but
if
I
you-
totally want to play that game
Yeah.
because I love that first.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what that is.
Nope.
Wonder Boy is like a 2D game that was recreated from I don't know the Sega Master
Yeah.
System, and you can actually switch between the original look to the updated look, and it looks great. And Monster Boy is a sequel apparently that I completely flew under my radar.
Sequel made in 2018
Yeah,
to, I forget what year was the first one?
Sega-
Wonder Boy was.
Sega Master System. It was a long time ago.
It's not pixely at all. It's completely different.
What's that? What are
What?
we looking at, sir?
Monster Boy. It's
No,
like-
that's
it's
what I
just-
want.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
That's what he wants.
Completely
Like a
different
high-
style.
The man hates pixels.
Yeah.
High
Fucking
res.
hates them.
Like I wish that game would look. I wish Dead Cells would look like that.
Hates 4K.
It's so cartoony.
Too many pixels.
He added a little cartoon. Sure. I don't mean to offend you
You
guys.
just want it to all. No, it's fine. You want it to all look like your animes. I get it. I get it.
My anime.
Exactly. People want what they're comfortable with.
I'm an otaku.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch some anime in 480p. Or no, 240. Yeah,
Wait,
get
is
the
it-
feel for it.
Is otaku likes anime or is otaku likes video games?
An otaku is just like an expert in things, is it not?
In anything?
The website?
But that's the line.
The blogging website?
That's Kotak.
Just because
Kotaku.
Otacon says it like that doesn't mean that's how
That's-
it's used.
that's
He's sort of
the
an idiot. I want to look up the definition of otaku. Is a young person who is obsessed with computers or particular aspects of popular culture to the detriment of their social skills.
Ooh.
A nerd.
An anime
most memers.
otaku. I don't know how you actually said it. I know he said it.
Yeah, if the Good Brothers were Japanese, they wouldn't yell nerd. They would yell otaku.
That's about me. Red Dead continues to be good. And
Yeah.
Dead Cells, I'm going to put a little bit more time in.
Anything else you should? Do you like Tetris?
Yes, I do.
You should maybe play a little
Still looking for it.
library.
No.
Do you have a library card?
Yeah.
Borrow my PlayStation. Pass the PlayStation around.
Maybe.
You should bring your VR headset over is what you should do, and we should both look at it in VR
Okay.
one day.
Okay.
Tetris in VR?
Yeah.
Why?
Tetris Effect in VR, man. Because like,
Why?
because
You,
you want to
grab the pieces?
you want to see. No, you're just
I
playing
think
Tetris.
you'd be in the
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
right?
You
Like,
want
it's-
to see those dolphins jump out when.
Is
know-
it still just 2D?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it's no. Even have you seen Tetris Effect?
No.
Okay, yeah, it's not 2D. It's a what do they call, like a synesthesia experience. You know,
Ooh.
have you ever played Lumines or Lumines if you say it wrong?
Oh, I've seen.
I used to call it Lumines.
stuff for
Lumines, yeah. It could. The only reason I think it's Lumines is because
Everybody else calls it Lumines.
Yeah, but it could
I
be-
think that's right.
it could be any of that.
That looks pretty dope.
Yeah, it is. Oh, it's and like it's you really gotta. I know everybody says this, but everything you really gotta play it to kind of get it because like the music is being built as you're dropping pieces is like making like You know, every piece is like there's like a city level where it's like this weird freeform jazz, and every time a piece drops, it's like a car horn or something, and it's very good.
Tetris though, like, are you
Tetris? Yeah, T-spins, T-spins, dog. You know, do you want to talk about double T-spins? You want to talk about perfectresses? One of the moments of the year, Oliver, is a really big Tetris.
What is that? Like 6 lines? No, 6 lines is
You can only ever do 4.
Bigger.
Tetris.
What?
Bigger,
How?
bigger.
Impossible.
I think a perfectress is 20 lines.
How do you do that?
How's it possible?
That's the effect, man. That's the you got to double T spin that in there, and then we're gonna drop a thing down and spin that Tetris in, and Bob's your uncle. Boom.
Crazy.
Perfected.
That's crazy.
It has a mode where you like are freezing time basically to like get a bonus,
Oh, okay.
and that's how you get the perfectress or
Nifty.
the double octetris. Or they got some
Sure.
good fake number Tetris names in there. It's very good. Yeah, everybody should if you like Tetris, you should play Tetris Effect.
I do not.
Well then,
Yeah.
If you like feeling things,
Oh, I do like feeling
you
things.
should try the Tetris
Okay.
Effect.
Try Tetris.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I don't. I know there's a lot of games that I should be playing just to have some sort of opinion on them, but I don't really know. Like I don't. There's no games that I want to play.
I mean, we've never let a lack of us playing games
for
ever stop us before, so fucking whatever.
But yeah, like I we mentioned earlier, but you guys should play Detroit. Colin and Bryce.
Detroit.
Detroit. Become human.
Detra.
Quantic Dream. Yeah. You remember that car short they put out in might have been like 15 or
I do.
something? They made a nice little short about a robot girl
Who did?
The Quantic Dream
Oh, okay,
studio.
yeah.
What made Detroit? Made a
They did a little.
They did a short, about a robot girl named Kara, and one of the main characters is a robot girl named Kara, and she says, "My name's Kara," and everyone immediately, literally the next, like, "Oh, hey, Kara." You're like, "No, did I say Kara? No, Kara," but everybody says Kara, which bugs the shit out of me. Luther might say, "My boy," might say it right.
Who was? What were the character names of Marcus's group?
Jericho was the boat, I remember. Because I remember laughing my ass off about getting the gift of Jericho. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Those
The Jerry's.
sure. Well, no, those were different.
Oh.
But yeah,
Robot Bear.
the one girl that like there's a girl in there that you're kind of attracted to.
North.
North.
Her name is North.
That's right. I should know that. That's Kanye's daughter's name.
That's why I remembered.
Yeah.
Yep. Shut up. Northwest? Are you
Yes.
fucking serious?
You didn't know this?
Oh, I heard it and
just
didn't. I
put
was
it
like,
together.
oh, you. Oh, that's a funny joke. Fuck that guy.
I don't know where I was headed to that one, but yeah, the
To
characters
the gutter.
are kind of just forgettable.
Yeah.
But it's a good game.
It's okay, Bryce. What have you been up to,
Speaking
Bryce?
of anime,
I love
Katamari
anime.
Damacy.
Katamari Damacy.
So good.
It's got the best. It might have the best music this year.
Oh, I have to come out this year. It's a remake, though. Does it count?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
It
is
counts.
is the Katamari theme song the song that goes Katamari Damacy? Is that
yeah.
one remade or is that the original? That'll
That's
dictate
the
if
question.
they touched it up, we could
Yeah.
call that a new
For
track.
sure. All right. I'll look into it.
How
We're
this
back.
is
It was the first Katamari released on PlayStation.
Yeah.
back in the day.
Crazy.
HD remake for
And
the
so
Switch.
it's like HDIs. Is it like completely redone or is it just like high res?
Just high res. Think they
Yeah, I
tweaked a
think
little
they
bit of
just
it. Yeah.
upped the resolution.
Neat.
They didn't change any of the gameplay. It's, you got a big ball rolled around, and there's no autosave. I
Yeah.
don't.
Old video
Oh
games,
my God.
dog.
I lost so much progress. I think a good 4 hours.
Holy.
It's-
Back
what game doesn't autosave?
everything
games.
on the
2018.
PS1.
Yeah.
Everything on the PS1.
But it's 2018, and the Switch.
What is it?
Couldn't just patch that in there.
Nope.
Nope.
Is it true experience?
True experience.
Is it doing like save
Devastating.
points? How do you save in Katamari Damacy?
In between every level, you go back to your home planet, and then you go to your little house and hit save.
That's good. Put it on the memory. You got to pick which memory card
Yep, you
slot.
gotta pick
and-
Na, M, or Ko.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
great.
how it used to be. What's the Prince of the Universe up to?
He's just making stars, you know.
Yeah.
Not,
Oh,
not-
I know.
Not getting
I
you,
know.
Not getting you presents.
I know. Yeah,
Crazy
you don't got to
things
tell
like that.
me. I love Katamari. I should probably Have you played Hold? No. Donut County?
No.
I hear that's really fun too.
Yeah, that's a short little Katamari-like, kind of, except you're not rolling. It's a hole instead of a ball.
It's a hole. Oh,
It's a hole.
where
It's a donut
stuff
county.
falls in.
Yeah, stuff falls in and the
Okay.
hole
Oh,
gets
yeah, I've seen
bigger.
that. Yeah.
I've heard a lot of people talk a lot. I'm going to play it before Game of the Year. I've heard a lot of people talk a lot of big things about Donut
Is that
County.
PC and
Like
X?
It's
iPad,
Oh, iOS.
PC. Yeah, it's on everything. It's a real.
Oh.
I think it's like a little 4-hour experience or something.
Sweet.
Donut hole.
Donut County.
Donut-
Donut County. There's another game called Hole Down, which is why between Hole Down and Donut County, you see how I kind of got it a little mixed up.
But yeah, it's great.
Katamari, just same.
Same. Controls are awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't really touch those up or give you any customization options because 2000 game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
they
little
didn't
frustrating
They
trying to
didn't
turn
add
around.
any improvements on the save system, so why would they?
Why would touch it at all? Just up the graphics a little bit, call it a day. That's great.
There's a sequel called Touch My Katamari, which is a real fun name for a video game. Just wanted to get that out there.
The entire series,
Might have
fantastic.
been on the
Vita,
Vita.
PSP, even.
The PSP wasn't Touch, so I don't think you. Why would you call it
Oh,
Touch My
yeah.
Katamari? Because unless it's a touch, if it's not a touch game, Touch My Katamari is a fucked up name for a video game.
Well, have you seen the Prince of the Universe? He is very
Have I
sexual.
seen
Oh
the Prince
my.
of the Universe?
That man is well endowed.
Oh yeah, big package.
Oh,
of
yeah.
Prince of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Touch My Katamari.
Yeah.
What's a Beyond Meat Burger?
But Beyond Meat Burger.
What?
Is that the
You don't know what
A&W
that is?
thing?
A&W
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
Veggie burger.
We can just call them veggie burgers.
Well, it's
They're
Beyond
not,
Meat.
though.
That's a brand name, apparently.
Oh.
It's not just what A&W is calling it.
Hmm.
They have a whole line of chicken breasts and sausages and other things. Not sponsored
Oh.
by A&W.
Oh, gross! Like a fake chicken breast.
Yeah,
Yep.
but none of it's soy, apparently.
Okay, all right. I don't like soy.
Yeah.
How-
Pea-based protein.
Oh, like green
Yeah,
peas.
green peas, yeah.
Like Arthur drinks out of a can.
Yep.
What was it? Pea protein isolate.
Yeah.
Or something.
Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Does it
taste
taste like
fucking
meat?
amazing.
That's super good.
Does it taste like meat, or would you?
You would
like-
not know if you didn't tell anyone, they would not know.
If we brought in 3 burgers, do you think if I like blind taste test, do you think I could tell which one was the?
Oh, for sure. The real ones are still going to be super greasy and meaty. And the color's a little bit different. But
it's that
you
nice,
can still
like,
tell.
that nice boiled gray that I want my
Yeah.
fast
But
food
it's-
burger.
It's still a good taste.
It's
Yeah.
still a good taste.
I think
I would
It's by
recommend.
far the
for
best
sure.
alternate.
I did try one before. Amber and I halved one, but like
Specifically, this
yeah,
A&W.
Beyond Meat Burger. But we also halved like a teen burger, so
Yeah, if you're comparing. In the
I
moment,
wasn't
maybe it's not the
comparing.
same.
We were just trying it out.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, I think the teen burger was just overshadowed it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure.
But I mean,
All that grease and flavor. Oh.
I'm not completely against like vegetarian and vegan like cuisine. Like there's a restaurant downtown called Patamani's. Have you guys heard of that one?
Heard of it. Haven't
Yeah,
been there.
that place is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we'll sometimes just go there, and it's not like I hate how like having like going out to a vegetarian restaurant is like an event thing for most people.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stigma of
yeah,
it.
the stigma of it.
Just go eat
Yeah.
vegetarian food because it's good.
Yeah, it's legit. It's good. I like
Yeah.
it, and yeah, so
You don't make a big deal when you go to the Buckingham. It's just a little pub, and everything
That
happens to be vegan. Yeah.
really.
Yep. Everything there.
Really?
They don't advertise it at all.
No stouts. No.
Even
Like,
like the
maybe not
menu
the
will
beer,
say
but,
like
yeah.
chicken strips, and they're not chicken strips. They're tofu or whatever.
Do they specify on that menu?
They ought to.
I'm gonna
shouldn't they?
sue. I want to go
It's-
sue. Like
you
eat
have
a
to,
bite
like-
of this. Is this tofu? I'm allergic to.
I think like
this isn't
once
meat.
you look at the menu, and I'm sure
Maybe there's
I don't know
fine
if they
print
tell
somewhere.
you,
Yeah.
but
You know
it was
that-
very not forthcoming that it was vegan.
It's like the foot long. You know, they like sued Subway because their foot longs weren't actually a foot long. These chicken strips are neither chicken nor strip. These are fingers.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Has that always been
I think so.
crazy?
that was at least 2 years ago, 3 years
It's a
ago.
good, subtle way to let everyone know that their
Yeah.
menu is vegan only is to just not tell anyone.
Yeah,
because
because nobody knows. No one's gonna care.
Yeah, if it says vegan only, like if there was a sign that was like, "Oh, vegan only menu," I guarantee we
I'd
never
walk
talk
right
about
by.
it.
Yeah.
Never talk about it, but here we are.
To be perfectly honest, I've only been to Buckingham like Saturday night, late Saturday night.
Well, I think 80%
To
of
order,
the
like,
people
a couple
go in for
shots
beer.
and then
yeah,
go.
A
exactly.
nice square of tofu. That's pretty wild.
That's that's
Yeah.
a huge surprise.
Awesome.
Huh.
we did not know that a coworker had invited us for supper
It's just
there
drinks,
one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for drinks, whatever. And we had no idea. Went and ordered drinks, and then went to order food. It was like vegan nachos. I didn't even say vegan.
Nope. Everything.
Just nachos
it's just-
and-
the cheese was just a little funky.
Yeah, my coworker just happened to be like, "Oh yeah, it's all vegan." We're like, "Oh okay."
What is vegan cheese?
Amber eats vegan cheese, like, and
It's
It
like
doesn't
no-
melt. That's all I
yeah,
know.
it's different.
It's a plastic
quite
product.
different.
It looks like cheese, and I guess it tastes like a little bit, but it doesn't have any of the same properties as cheese.
It's probably like it's probably dairy-free cheese.
Yeah.
Probably is vegan cheese. Yeah,
Yeah.
dairy-free cheese is bad. Lactose-free
Yes.
cheese is just cheese. Dairy-free cheese is not cheese. Lactose-free cheese is good. People always get really weirded. People, whenever I talk about lactose-free cheese, which is just, it's there in your supermarket, you can go buy it if you want. It's right beside the cheese. People get like freaked out. They're like, ugh.
What?
Lactose-free cheese? Because they think dairy-free cheese.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
It's made of plastic. What is
No,
this?
It's just cheese. It's just regular ass.
It's like
marble
They
cheese.
have lactose-free milk. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean it's just air.
It's still, well, yeah. And
Doesn't
it,
touch the cow.
it still comes from the cow. Lactose-free milk comes from the cow. Dairy-free milk doesn't come from the cow. It's from the person or whatever. Or, I don't know where you get dairy-free. I don't know what gives dairy-free milk, but
I have no idea.
I'm sort of losing the thread on this lactose.
dairy
Free.
and lactose, not the same.
Not the same. So
You're-
dairy is
you're ignorant,
still,
Oliver,
still
like
from
the masses. How
dairy,
dare you?
Dairy
Tell the
is
people
still
how it
from
is.
an animal, whether
Yeah.
it be goat or
Human
human or mouse.
or
Some sort of
cow,
mammal.
mammals. Yeah.
Okay, and then lactose.
I think you might have
Free.
fucked it up. Lactose, you're just boiling off the sugar. Just no sugar. Lactose is a sugar, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Get rid of it. Out of my milk.
Yeah, makes you
Away.
gives you the runs, makes you
Makes you farty.
Yeah.
That's right.
okay.
If you get rid of all the dairy, you wouldn't even be able to make cheese out of it. I don't know what it would
Okay.
I don't know what it would
That's right. Learning a lot tonight, fellas.
Fun facts.
be. That's what we're here for. Slow news week out of January. What else you been up to? What does this sheet say?
What else do? Whoa, finish Smash.
All spirits and challenges complete, it says.
Yep, yep.
3,000.
What?
Hours?
1,300?
1,300.
Real close.
1,300 spirits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But they're adding more all the time. Like events, Cycle Summon. I saw they had a bunch of new ones. You guys keeping up?
We have 2 we can't get.
Well, we
'Cause-
can if you want. You have to pay for them though.
Oh, are they amiibo? related?
No, they're based off I Choose You Pikachu or whatever those games are called in Eevee. So if you have that on your Switch,
No,
you get
that's a
free
different
spirit.
video
Pikachu.
game.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go
That's the
Pikachu and
one.
let's go Eevee.
You guys ever play Hey You Pikachu? It was on the N64. Came with
The
like
one you talk to?
yeah, it
Is
came
that
with
the camera one?
It came with a microphone that plugged into
Oh.
like the big memory slot thing, and you had to like tell Pikachu to. I don't remember what you're doing. I remember you would like go out on an activity during the day and
Didn't
then
you
come
play
back
that
home.
this year?
No, that's Pokemon Snap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, you just play with them. You like throw the ball around.
Yeah.
You play hide and seek.
There were like challenges and stuff,
and then at night he comes and visits you if you're really nice to
he
him.
would kind of
But
never.
you can just scream whatever the hell you want at
yeah,
him.
he would kind of never.
And he'll love
listen. Pikachu, Pikachu,
Pick P.
Pikachu. Like I remember just fucking yelling at that thing, and like my brother and I were playing, so like yelling at him to shut up as I'm trying to tell Pikachu to pick up the gems or whatever. That was a weird. I should.
Was there any voice recognition or it was just like audio input?
It must have had
any
a
audio
little
input.
bit. Was it?
Yeah.
It must have.
I
Really?
mean, how?
In my head.
It's the N64.
Yeah.
Listen, only a few years later, we would have Tom Clancy's End War, where you're like, Unit A, go attack Point Bravo, and it could recognize that. Rainbow Six, Black Arrow, I think had some voice stuff too.
Maybe not always the Puzz, but I think everything else was.
We should play it again. I wonder if there'd be. I
How
wonder
would you do that with an emulator?
yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say, I wonder how you do that with an emulator. I also might totally still have that mic kicking around. I
shit.
might be able to do it for real. I might have that mic kicking
I
around.
still have my
somewhere still.
64 with 3 controllers. So
Yeah, I still have mine somewhere too. That'd be
Well,
really interesting.
fast.
I remember that being a weird, bad game. Even as a kid, I remember being like, "This is what it."
Perfect for Wednesdays.
Weird game Wednesday.
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 Oh, yes, we haven't done that in a while.
Ooh, bring it back.
Maybe Katamari Damacy. Touch my Katamari. What else
have you
do?
played more Smash?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit here and there. I'm chipping away at it.
Finish Roll of Light.
No.
No?
I'll be doing it forever.
slog.
I do like maybe 2 or 3 spaces a day
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's fair.
I'll just pop on for like a couple quick battles, and
That's all you need.
sometimes usually how it goes is I'll pop on and try to like match the power level and get a good reward, and I'll lose. And then say, okay, fine, I will fight this 500 with 26,000 and just fucking destroy him instantly and get nothing. And then I'll be like, okay, I beat him. Put it down till tomorrow. I'm satisfied.
I did like the try hard, like get a whole bunch of stuff for the first 5 hours, but then no, you give up. Just go through. There's another 20 hours to go.
Just turn your own power up to 1,000,000 and fucking smoke those fools.
through.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. There's so much. I pulled the map back for the first time
Ooh.
because I thought I was getting done because the shield has like come
no.
down. There is a whole literal second half of the map.
Yep.
I can see a Pac-Man maze on one side of it. That thing is a real trip.
It's huge. It's
Yeah.
great.
I would like a big print of the world of light. Big artwork print to put on my wall. Have all those weird...
Like sweet.
Yeah. It's got Shadow Moses. It's got...
What I want is like the big banner you get
Mountain.
during classic mode.
Yeah,
That's all the
that'd be
fighters
cool.
on there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
big long one. They should
That
sell
has to be out there.
They
That
should
has to be
sell
HD.
that, yeah.
Sweet.
That'd be big. That'd be... Because that thing is like...
Probably
I
be
don't-
like
what's-
75
what's the
characters,
length of
and
that
they all got a
wall?
Yeah,
good,
the
good
aspect
chunk.
ratio on that, it's like
Yeah.
200 by 1 or whatever.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's a good game. There's a
Play
lot
it
of. I heard. I read a thing today that Wolf is top tier competitive.
Really?
Yeah.
We saw watch Crazy Warrior yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, like a godlike Wario.
I'm trying. Kevin and I were watching a few games.
The guy was on something, but
last
that was a
week.
good Wario play.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
like
The fart
on
KOs.
drugs.
I don't know. He was shaking the entire time.
He's probably nervous. He's competing on camera. To,
I don't think
some
he was
kinda,
on
He was in the
something.
losers bracket too, so he played 4 full matches all in a row, and they all
wow.
went to game 5.
4
so
sets.
It's a little jazzed.
Yeah, I don't know. When I this is not really at all related. When I fucking won that Magic tournament and was playing at the final table, I was like literally having trouble holding my hand. I was
Yep.
fucking shaking so hard.
Same
I don't
thing
blame him.
Hearthstone, when I played Brian Kibler, lost horribly. It's just like,
See, that wasn't even live, like in person.
yeah.
I don't
you
think he
record
was
it?
on anything.
Did you like, Colin, get your phone, and like filmed it over your shoulder?
I'm in a VOD.
It's Kibler. It's
It's
Kibler.
Brian Kibler.
Oh, you're in a VOD on his stream?
Oh, yeah.
Because he was
Oh,
streaming
that's pretty
when Bryce
dope.
played
Oh,
him.
That's pretty dope.
Who's Brian Kibler?
He's a Magic player, now Hearthstone player.
Professional
Yeah?
strategy card game player. I've been playing a lot of Magic last week on
Arena?
Arena, yeah.
Arena.
The new set's coming out
That's
soon.
awesome.
Arena is like actually fucking awesome. They overhauled that UI in a way that it makes so much more sense. Like
Just recently? Or you mean from beta
within
to
the
open
last,
beta?
within the last month or two,
Oh.
maybe even more recent because I check in from time to time.
Yeah.
But like it remember, and Bryce, you can relate to this, how hard it was when we were younger, like to get to play Magic was like, I gotta put, like after school I'm putting a day aside, I gotta go to this place, I gotta hope other people are there who want to play. Probably only gonna play the same person. I'm gonna play the same deck every time.
Yep.
Like if you want to get a big tournament together, it was like, okay, everyone, in 3 months we're gonna like it's a big deal. And now it is literally like 5 seconds. I can just go play anybody,
Magic it.
anybody. It's kind of amazing.
It's fantastic.
I need
what it was meant to be.
I need to spend more money.
Yeah.
game.
In Magic?
Yeah. If you
You
don't,
get one good free to play deck, but if you want anything else,
yeah. I just it's because there is like. There's a certain they're dual lands for the folks who know at home, which are just you
Any top tier
need
deck
them. You need them.
dual
Yeah,
lands,
you need them. You have to have them. Like
Yeah.
they're too powerful not to use. And using there's a shitty version of them that like, oh, I'm poor. Here's my shitty version of them that for the folks who play Magic come and
tapped.
play
Play
tapped,
tapped.
which is a like
Feels
fucking
so
game
bad.
breaker. So I need to get myself a full set of dual lands, and there are 2 for each set now. There are 8 for every color combination, and
Jesus.
maybe more with the new set. So.
No. It's more Ravnica.
There
and
are
then we're
2.
still in Ravnica again.
There's two. There's the Ravnica ones, and there's also
or Amonkhet.
yeah. If you have island, if you have a land in play already of that type, they come in untapped. So,
those fast lands. Oh yeah, there's also those
And
ones.
those-
and the ones from Amonkhet.
Oh, great.
Yeah, there's
oh great, yeah, good,
lots.
good. So I just got to spend a lot of money, which
Yes.
feels bad.
or just play your one deck forever and never
It's true.
switch.
Or just play limited, which
Or
is
just
also a
play
lot of fun
limited.
too.
Yep.
The ranking system now works really well. So I'm playing down at bronze, where everyone is so bad. It's awesome. I went 7-1 twice yesterday, back-to-back drafts.
No one knows what instants do.
And
you can play
yep.
things on other players' turns.
Yep. And I suck ass at that game, so you know it's bad down in bronze.
So Limited has a ranking outside of like standard?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You have a limited rank. I am not clear on the systems because there's like 50 different ways to play. It's, do you want to play ranked constructed, which is just like we're just gonna play one game, no sideboard. Do you want to play traditional rank constructed, which is we're gonna play the best of 3 and sideboard between each game? There's like another way to play. There's an event run constructed where you only play one game but are moving up a ladder, and like so I don't know how the matchmaking works at all because there are 50 million different ways to play, but it's a very, very cool product.
And it's in Ravnica, the best.
Yeah. Original Ravnica is the best.
Yeah, it's still
New
great.
New, it's very easy to draft. It's a lot of fun to
Yes.
draft because just play 2 colors and you are so fucking unstoppable.
Bryce,
Hello,
what was that card game where you get your individual card deck?
Keyforge.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
last?
Oh, yeah, it's still huge. We
Is it?
had a tournament yesterday, and I think we had like 30 people show up.
My brother-in-law, Amber's brother, and his wife are into it and tried to get us into it. Well, no, they just described it to us.
Yeah, it's
But
neat.
Amber has it in her head that card games are super nerdy, so...
I don't think
She's
would
gonna
like
play
this one at
in
all.
6 days. She
Yeah,
is gonna be
I
playing
know.
Dungeons and
I know.
Dragons.
That's
That's
the-
cool now.
That's
okay?
the
I know.
hypocrisy of Amber.
I love being the Dungeons and Dragons hipster now. Of like, actually, we played it before it was popular.
Anyways, yeah, Keyforge.
Yeah, I don't think
My-
Amber will like it. It's too involved.
Probably, yeah. But like I said, her brother is trying to get into it. I'm just wondering how.
It's super neat, and you don't need to buy a million decks. Like if you have 1 or 2, that's all you really want. Because there's a couple tournaments out there where you take your worst deck, and the person you're matched up against, you give them that to them, and they'll give their worst deck to you, and then you get to play. Instead of everyone just bringing their best $1 million deck, you can play with your garbage or whatever else you just happen to have.
So for the uninitiated, for the folks who don't know, Keyforge is a game where you buy a random deck, and that is your deck. It is a random assortment of cards. You're not buying packs. You cannot change the composition of the deck. You just buy a deck. That's it. How are the feels around the turn? Like, is it... Anytime I lose a Keyforge, it would be so easy to be like, well, you bought a better deck than me. Congratulations.
I think that it's definitely skill to a point, because
Yeah.
the same person who was always winning the Netrunner tournaments also won the Keyforge tournaments. So
Did he spend those
I
money?
feel like,
good.
either he's teaching or he's cheating or he's very good.
Follow the money. Also, maybe he's fucking cheating.
Don't you have a
Yeah.
ref? Or like someone watching?
No, it's like
all
it's run by people at the
honesty.
cafe, so we're busy like making sandwiches
Yeah.
and say go have a tournament and tell us when you're done.
People are doing that thing where like you slide the bottom card on the top.
Oh,
That
yeah.
real easy one.
Or you just always I got 6 of the same house. Play your whole hand.
Or do the old magic trick where because the other player is always allowed to cut your deck, but a lot of people will just touch the top of the deck and that's good. But if you like kind of segment the deck in just such a way that they naturally just grab the one half, you can totally get whatever card you want on the top. Like, see, you used to do some shit in Magic.
That's kind of cool.
Listen,
I
you know,
used to
like
cheat.
kids,
Sleight of hand.
Listen.
kids learning sleight of hand and like little card tricks. I like that.
You have to do what you can.
you don't get to win a juniors tournament playing on the up and up all the time. Is maybe what I'm saying.
Keyforge. How many different decks are there? Are there like a lot? There's got to be lots.
every single deck is unique.
For sure,
Theoretically
I know.
infinite.
But there's
well, not
7
infinite,
different
but-
houses, and you get 3 houses per deck. So there's, I guess, and most of all the houses kind of like their similar thing.
Wait a second. They're like
What?
they're
Sorry.
Are they like randomized? Like
Yep,
at
randomly
the factory?
computer generated. Every single deck is unique.
Oh, I thought. Oh,
You get a random
okay.
name. So your entire
yeah.
deck will have that name
Yeah.
slapped on it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's not like a number out
No.
there. Like
No.
Well, you can download the app and it'll tell you how good your deck is, and compared to other ones, just based on the cards and their win rate.
And theoretically, there is a number. It's just
Yeah.
37,265,000,000. Like it's
Oh,
every
okay.
combination of every card.
Neat.
They,
I
could
thought these
exist.
were like unique.
Nope.
So
Nope.
that like all these cards are unique. To
Oh,
Oh,
like,
no,
God,
you
no.
won't have your
Oh, that'd be-
Exodia or
yeah,
anything else.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It's a
Everyone
select
has
card pool.
completely unique cards.
Yeah.
That's Keyforge 2, baby. We got to do that.
Oh, that'd
That'd
be
be
real
like-
dumb.
That'd be
100
real
decks.
dumb.
200 decks.
Listen, they said random decks would be dumb. What if every card only existed once?
Oh shit!
What's new in the game of what's new in the world of board games?
Board games.
Boring games.
Board games.
Because they make me bored.
We just got
Tabletop.
Gloomhaven restocked. We're still playing Betrayal Legacy. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I want that.
It's dope.
Is it? How
Oh,
deep are you guys in it?
We're still only 6 games in. We're gonna play more this Friday.
6 out of how many times can you play that?
6 out of 13, and then you can just play more afterwards in
Right.
the free play.
Right.
Could you is the free play a new thing to Betrayal? Because you couldn't just free play Risk Legacy after.
No,
'cause,
you
like,
could.
I
You
guess.
play
whatever's
just like
left over.
vanilla risk,
Yeah,
right?
okay,
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
draft
With
the races and
no
you
Africa
deal with
or
blowing
whatever.
up. Yeah.
No Russia.
Yep. All legacy games you can play afterwards. Maybe not Seafall because you never want to play Seafall again.
Never want to play Seafall in the first place.
Yeah.
It's like everyone I talked to didn't enjoy that game.
That's what I hear from the.
I have
you
I have
guys.
some very scathing things to say as to why, but ask me after the podcast.
Is Betrayal like? Is it good?
It's good. It hooks you in the story. You can make your own little narrative to kind of build on it. Because you each have your own character card, which has your family crest on it and your family name. You get to make that all yourself. And you can have like the history of your characters. You can talk about how you died, how you're related to the rest of your family.
The Chubb Bagginses could return.
Exactly.
I love the idea of legacy games. We tried Pandemic Legacy with my friends.
Didn't get into it?
We did. It's just it got really hard and nobody was really into it.
Oh.
And I'm like, come on, you guys, it's a challenge. We're not always gonna win, and this is the
Yeah, it's a
this-
cooperative game. If you're winning, it's bad.
yeah this is the world that we live in, right? Yeah, I think it's like
It's real life.
the Middle Eastern
Blue
countries
cubes
are all
stacking up in Middle East.
fucked up, and like, wow, that is
And the
terribly
government's
hard to
cutting
handle.
your funding, and you
Yeah.
need more. It's
But everybody's like, it's too hard. We can't win.
wow.
Okay, well,
These are the people I play with. These are my.
Are
I
these
think they'd like
Are these the
Betrayal,
people we're going to be playing with?
Yeah,
This campaign is too hard.
I'm looking
Are
forward
you
to that.
DMing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the DM, always the DM. Apparently. It's gonna be weird. I gotta play. There's a lot of female characters in this campaign I'm running.
Oh, just playing a girl?
So a lot of female
No,
players.
female players.
Female characters also in the story. For me, selfishly, the DM, I struggle a lot with playing all my
Getting the
female
voice that
characters.
high for so long.
Yeah, and they all just sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah, so one of them I've just embraced. It's like, so I just read. What does this say? It's like, oh, she's a what? Nope, matronly grandmother. Says dear a lot. Yeah, we're gonna be playing a shitload of D&D in the next couple weeks.
Woo.
Yeah, there will be. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I feel like I should nominate D&D as game of the year.
Didn't come out this year.
Yeah.
I guess.
Came out for you, but
Yeah, it came out for me. That's the
Didn't
thing.
come out this year.
Really
Like,
really
there's
like it, and really
4
look forward
books
to it.
came out, so I
Yes.
guess you could maybe nominate those.
We should
All right.
we should nominate
D&D
we should
hipsters.
really just nominate Geek and Sundry for making it super duper incredibly popular.
Critical Role.
Of Geek and Sundry.
They're
Geek
their
and-
own thing now.
Geek and whatever.
And
Geek
that started
Geek,
last year.
Geek
so
and Sundry.
that's
Geek and
doable.
Sundry has like tons of D&D shows. D&D
Yeah.
is very popular in a way that
Thanks to Twitch.
Thanks to Twitch
streaming.
also. Yeah, totally. We gotta stream some of that at some point in the near future.
Yeah, for sure. If we can
That's
get
all the-
like a solid thing
That's
and
what all the kids are doing these
get
days.
going.
Streaming
Everyone's got to do
D&D.
voices. Not allowed to be at the table.
Everybody doesn't have to do voices.
Even just up
I
or
would
down
be-
a little bit.
I would be thrilled if everyone does voices, or even just stay the same and just like everyone must be able to do some basic ass accent.
Oh
of
yeah,
some kind.
The worst,
even if it's not the best.
terrible.
Talk
I
like a
really
Pie
can't.
Flight campaigns where one man talked like Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean, and that was super dope.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yeah.
Yar.
It's be good.
Colin Kalinske. Local
Why'd she say my full name?
cannabis user Colin Kalinske. Putting oil on the show opened with you talking about pot. The show
Yep.
is gonna close with no. What you been up to, my man? What's
Well,
this?
you heard my earlier endeavors.
Yeah. How's the weed
Um,
treating you?
Good.
Okay, that's good. Some days,
Sorry,
some days you smoke it. Some days it smokes you.
Yeah, you
it's- I know how it goes.
Yeah. I've been playing. Well, I finished it today. FAR Loan Sales.
Far, comma.
Yeah, there should be a colon.
This is the Lone Sales
colon?
chapter of the Far anthology.
Even though it's the first of the FAR anthology.
They could make Far.
There's room for improvement,
Something
yeah.
else. Right?
Yeah, I'm not
Far-
sure where
Far
they got the title from. But,
2 sales.
Yeah, so I guess style-wise, I could say it's like Limbo. I don't know how else to describe
Okay,
it. It's
all
a side-scroller, very, I don't want to say slow-paced game.
Is it like physicsy?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Limbo
yeah.
kind of is.
Yes, yeah. So collision, weight, gravity,
Pushing
like
things down hills
2D.
type of.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very color palette wise desaturated. They pulled like the whole Schindler's List kind of style where it's all black and white, but your character's in a red dress and red objects just kind of stand out.
Mirror's Edge almost.
But you're a vehicle. You're not a person.
Well, so you're a little girl, and it starts out you're standing at your father's grave, and which is kind of bleak, and you go through the house, and then you go into the barn, and there's this giant, it looks like a boat, or it looks like a whale, kind of, with a giant wheel on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 wheels in the front, center-ish, and then 1 in the back, and you go inside, and there's an oven. I don't know. You put stuff in it, and it gives you fuel.
Oh,
A furnace.
Like
A furnace.
a boiler.
A
if you
boiler,
will.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
And
Like a water oven. A water oven.
water oven.
I'm with you. Yeah.
It makes that that smoky stuff.
Yeah,
It's
water smoke. I'm
Yeah,
with you.
water smoke.
Vape.
vape. Yeah, so your boat vapes
Fat
when you
clouds in there.
when you put vape juice in it.
Sub-ohm to get a little faster.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You go in there and it's like a skeletal view of, you have your fuel, you have a speed button, you have a steam vent button. What else?
Have you played or seen Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time?
No.
FTL. I'm just gonna keep naming games till we.
FTL, yes.
Is it like FTL? Is it like a flat cut? Like FTL's top down, obviously, but is this like a sectional of this vehicle?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
okay, I got to climb up the ladder. Okay, to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
control room. And,
Yeah. So you have your little bedroom. You have that part, the speed, the steam. You start out with that, and so the entire game you just move to the right. You get in your vehicle. You got to power it. It's a
classic ass like Mario Brothers video game. Just get yourself to the right.
yeah, but pretty slow. It's a post-apocalyptic-esque universe. You don't encounter anyone else. I don't know if anyone's alive.
What are you actually doing? Like, just getting to a place?
Yes, but you don't know what that place is. I don't
Why-
really want to
what-
spoil the end.
Okay, yeah. What is your character's impetus for? Is it like, I don't know what this thing is. I'm gonna go inside. Whoa, it's a weird vehicle. It's
Yeah,
like,
I guess-
now I'm just driving. Or is like, does the ghost of your father like, I need you to go find this thing?
It doesn't explain a lot. There's no
Oh, okay.
lore story. It's a completely atmospheric experience.
It's more like
Like
inside. You
like
just wanna
Limbo.
go to the right, and then
Yeah.
the story develops kind of as you go.
like
Like
Limbo.
Yeah,
inside.
Limbo. You literally have no idea what you're doing. You're just
yeah.
continuing. You don't know why. Yeah, there's a sense of urgency and then a sense of calm at some parts. Like the urgent part is, so you have to fuel this vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
You can get out and pull it if need be, but that's incredibly slow because there's a winch at the front. So you have to balance. If you're powering the vehicle, your steam goes up, so you have to hit the steam button while maintaining the
let
speed
some
button.
heat out because we're getting hot.
And as your fuel drains, you have to run over to the boiler and then put stuff in the boiler to maintain your fuel.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, and there's also sails at the top.
How many?
2, 3,
Ooh,
I don't know, or 4.
What?
What's in a name?
What is this? 3 individual lone sails? That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know. And some parts where the wind picks up, you have to use that to conserve fuel. So there's actually one part I didn't notice because there's a flag on the top of it that the wind was in my favor and wasted all my fuel. Got to a point where I had nothing to put in it, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look and I'm like, oh shit, the wind was going the whole time.
So do you is there fail states? Do you restart now?
No, so I had to get out and walk myself, which is terrifying because this world is like, it hails at some parts. There's storms. Parts of your boat, ship, vehicle
Sure, whatever.
you want to call
can
it.
start on fire
Metal-
or just
Metal
have like
Gear.
malfunctions.
Yeah.
So you have to fix that. Yeah, it was a fun 3-hour adventure.
Is it is there a thing worth seeing at the end? There's a little bit of you're like, okay, there's a narrative, like Inside. You're like,
Yeah.
okay, there's something going on
There's
here.
some collectibles, like you can literally throw anything you want in the boiler.
Uh-huh.
So there's fuel
Puppies.
crates and like canisters, propane tanks, stuff like that. But you'll get like a soccer ball or a doll or a plant or something.
Put it in the boiler.
And there's different hooks throughout your vehicle where you can save stuff just as like memorabilia. And I don't know, you kind of get like attached to it. You don't want to burn the doll or the boat or the plant.
But
Sometimes you have to, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If you're bored for like 3 hours and just want something to chill and
Far Lone Sales. And I see also you 100%ed Slay the Spire.
I did. That is 300 some hours.
Jesus. That's like,
Yeah.
That's like 2 Red Deads.
Yeah.
There's like maybe a quarter of that's just idle time, sitting at your computer watching a stream or doing.
I don't
anything
think it's
else.
a quarter.
I guess that's a lot.
I played a lot of that.
A lot. Yeah, wow. Has anyone heard of the game Soma?
Soma?
Only because you played it.
Soma.
Yeah,
We played it through this week again.
Horror game, right?
Kind of, yeah. Sort of.
The horror.
Horror. More horror, yeah.
Hey, okay, I remember one of my complaints about Red Dead. How come there are not many horrors that I can...
Oh, there are.
Horrors?
Arthur.
Have you gone to
Deal
take
with?
a bath?
Arthur.
Arthur
Yeah.
side missions.
Arthur just will not engage with them.
Yeah.
But there are horrors.
That's kind of upsetting.
Have you met Mary?
He's a stand-up
There is,
gentleman.
yeah, there's a Mary.
Yeah, it's
Come on.
no.
Come
Arthur
on.
is
I'm a goddamn bandit.
keep playing, son.
All right, okay.
Some unresolved feelings.
Horror games.
Soma. Yeah, I just wondered if anybody had ever. I would love to discuss that game with someone, but no one has ever played it ever
Nope.
in the
Soma.
history.
It was free on PS4, the PSN, and I clicked it.
Yeah. It was
So, I mean, it's
free
there.
On,
Have it.
free on GOG last week or something, maybe.
Dog.
Games.
Good old games.
Good old games.
No?
It's a
I don't know what that is.
DRM free.
No, I know.
CD Projekt Red.
That's
You
confusing
get folks what made The Witcher.
because any game I get for free somehow is a GOG release.
Yeah, because it's DRM free. So if you wanted to go post illegal torrents on the internet and didn't want to rip out the DRM, you
Nice.
might post a GOG version.
you know.
Yeah. Anyways, someone's very cool. You all should play it. Now, if no one's played it, I swear to God, it's the age old quandary of like the Prestige. Say that the Star Trek teleporter existed. You could just energize, beam me up. Would you use it?
Yeah.
Assuming no negative.
Well, I
Effects?
mean, you don't really know. Like the nature of the problem is like, am I being teleported? Is it making a new me up there
I
and
see,
vaporizing this me?
Or is it the Nightcrawler thing when he teleports? Ooh.
Do you go to hell for a brief period? Is the Prestige thing of like,
Yeah.
if I use that teleporter,
Is it still
I'm
me?
flipping a coin. Yeah, am I going to be the man in the Prestige up in the spaceship, or am I going to be the one who gets disintegrated, the man in the box?
Deals with that type of stuff?
Yeah,
Neat.
it's very good. Yes,
Is it
quite good.
long?
No, it's not super long. Maybe like 10-ish hours.
Okay.
10, 12 hours. It's
I'd do it.
it's like
Long?
it's
Well,
like maybe it's probably more like 8 or something. But
Okay.
it's very like on a path. Yeah, it was cool. We were playing this week.
Only got attention span for half an hour, nothing more.
Very neat.
My time's limited is
Yeah.
the thing, right? And
I guess
Yeah.
February's coming up.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you don't have a computer.
No.
I was like, the Far Lone Sales is a game Amber would like. It's simple enough, and
Could she figure out the water oven?
the water oven
I
and
was
the
just
Vapes
I was
tube.
just like scrubbing through a video, and anything I saw was that whale ship just floating along or driving along.
Yeah.
Did it have the inner part
yeah,
of it?
a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool.
Anybody? What did I play? I finished Return of the Obra Dinn. Shit,
Like-
that might be one of the best games of the year.
Like you found out what happened. To
100%. 100%. I needed help. Like straight up, had someone riding shotgun on the stream who was like, "I haven't played this before," but conveniently was like,
Try
"You might
this."
need to think about that again." Like real general. Like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, I got you. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. It is like, it's like a Witness level of like. That game makes you feel so brilliant and then so stupid. On like, I can't believe I didn't get this, and it's the most fun I've had racially stereotyping all year. It's it's a little fucked in some cases where like some of those things you are literally supposed to be like, well, this man looks like he might be from China, so I'm gonna assume that he is one of the Chinese passengers.
Yeah.
In some cases, it's a little fucky in that way, but it's very, very, very good.
What?
Best music, hands down.
Yeah.
It's good music.
Well, my question is like, what's making it such a good game for you? Like,
It's like I like The Witness. It is like the deductive reasoning, but it's not constrained. Like The Witness is very constrained to like that 9x9 graph. Basically, you're always drawing shapes. This is more like you. It's like some real Sherlock Holmes shit of like, like I don't want to spoil anything. Like oh, I noticed the shoes he's wearing, and like that is going to lead me to another thing down the line, and then I'm gonna okay, I can figure out this because I know this guy about his shoes, and so on and so forth. Or like well, a real one was like I noticed a character. I could not for the life of me figure out these. There were these four. Or I guess we got it narrowed down to like two ladies. There are only two ladies on the ship and two female names, and I could not for the life of me figure out which was which. I was like, how the fuck do you know this? And one of them is like Miss Jane Bird, and one of them is I don't know,
Mrs.
Laura whatever, just a name.
Yeah.
And it was the wedding ring. Yeah, one of them is wearing a wedding ring, and it took me someone in the chat had to be like, I think she might be wearing a ring, maybe, and that's probably not the Miss, because a Miss wouldn't have a ring in the 1800s or whatever, and it's some good shit. It's some real good shit.
I thought you could like sort of strong arm yourself to these conclusions.
A little bit.
Not completely?
A little bit. It'll if you lock in enough stuff correctly, it'll say like, yep, you got it. These three are correct, but you have so many permutations that you need to have for everything you need who they are, how they died, and who killed them. You basically need to have 3 complete sets with one. You could have like a how I died missing, and you can go, okay, I'm just gonna go through the how you died list because I'm 100% positive about all these other 8 things, so I'm just gonna guess at these things. Or for me, it was like, I think you're a Chinese passenger. Are you this one? Or nope. Are you this one? Nope. Are you this one? Nope. Are you this one? Yay! And it's very good. It's very, very good. From the folks who made
sweet.
Papers, Please. Yeah.
Ooh.
Lucas Pope.
Poop.
I'm still curious about why everybody died. Like the why.
In there are many cases. The end of that game is an insurance readout of like John Smith died via gunshot from other man. His insurance claim is £5. This man like fell off the boat. Blah blah blah. His insurance claim would be £20, but also he damaged like company property, so now it's £2. And like
Nice.
you get a real thing that you have to sign at the very end as the claims adjuster. You got to sign your claim at the end, and it's very good. It's got super good performances that I really love, and like. When it come game of the year, when we play some of the music, I will be able to like recount exactly what is happening in that scene, because it's kind of like every scene has its own song.
Yeah.
So every time you see that scene, you hear that song, and anytime I hear that song now in my head, I'm like, off the port side, like all the voice lines coming in, and it's very, very well done.
Cool.
Yeah, I started playing Inquisition as well, Dragon Age Inquisition this week on the stream.
Again?
Yeah, plays fun. Like combat, very good. There's so much throwaway side shit in that game. Oh my goodness.
Like that doesn't end up to anything?
No,
or just
no,
like extra?
Well, call it extra. Call it both, I guess. Like the first map you go into, there are probably 20 there are 20 like question marks on the map, like oh, a quest, or no, sorry, exclamation points, like oh, quests over here. They're all letters on dead dwarves. You always like, oh, a letter on a dead dwarf. Go to this spot and find the whatever. You're like, okay, go to that spot, find the whatever, and because you're grinding out a currency called power, which you're going to be at a table with your war council, and you're spending power to send people to different places, and it's very like the galactic readiness thing from Mass Effect, and like so many of them, almost all of them are. I need 10 boar skin. I need 10 ram skins. Or ram meat was for real one of them. I need 5 elf fruit. I need 8 iron. It is just like. Probably 20 to 30 collectible quests. Literally just go find the collectibles. You get one line of dialogue about how like, oh, the show would be warmer if we had blankets. You're like, okay, I'll go get blankets. And you come back, and oh, thanks, Inquisitor, and that's it. Here's your +1 power, and like,
Yay.
there's so much of them. There's so much. It's just out of that first thing alone. There's the ocularum shards where you're like watchtower. You got to mark them on the map, and you usually do like 3 to 4 for each one. And then you got to go find them. There's the constellations in the sky. There are these things that you just go up to, and Solus is like, oh, now the fate is better, thank you. There are the actual quests of like, go get 20 of this, 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 20 of this. Even the follower quests are literally, I need you to go get 9 books. Listen, I love books. Get me 9 books. Like the BioWare's claim to fame. Like the companion
shit.
quests are usually where like the best writing and usually the most interesting mechanics and the best game design shows up. And the first leg to pretty much every single one. Literally, every one of them is go get X collectibles.
Gross.
Yeah, it sucks. Black Walls is I think it's 9 Grey Wall treaties. Vivienne needs 3 Magister books. Varric wants me to destroy 12 Red Lyrium veins. Solus, I don't even remember what I'm doing. Like oh boy, it's
Goes downhill.
You can see the Andromeda DNA in it. You really can. You really like structurally, it is so similar to Andromeda. I think the writing is much sharper. I don't think it's all great, but it plays very well. Plays real well. Also, you can ride horses. I played that first game. Didn't know you could use mounts. Turns out you can totally fucking ride horses if you want. So that's neat.
Speed up a little bit.
Yeah, what does it do? Just travel faster?
Yeah, but it's really janky. Like, it's in the Frostbite engine, which is like what Battlefield has traditionally been made in. And I cannot help but think like this fucking horse is just like an APC model that they're just like, no, you're a horse now. Because it's like gallop speed, or it's like regular speed, and then it's fast speed, which is no faster, but the camera zooms in tight and like streaks appear behind it, so it looks like you're going fast. It's fucking weird. But that Dragon Age 4 teaser they showed at I think it's going to be Dragon Age Inquisition 2, to be honest, but that got me pretty excited. If BioWare still exists when Dragon Age 4 comes time to release.
Yeah, after Anthem.
Anthem is on the horizon.
Is.
Middle of February.
Oh, jeez.
I truly believe if this goes poorly, I don't think BioWare will probably still exist. They will probably be like one tiny studio of 10 people working on Baldur's Gate remasters or something, like another Beamdog here in Edmonton, basically.
Are you going to play when it comes out?
Yeah, absolutely. Anthem?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
I have to know. I have to know.
Better. I'm just going to wait for reviews and see what people
No,
think. Just
I
got to taste it for yourself.
It's too near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, I don't want BioWare to shut down, so they'll get my $80 on this one. Full $80.
Yes, because I want them to. I can't let Andromeda be the last.
That's true.
Great hurrah from BioWare. That's so.
Hurrah.
Well, so Inquisition was the last thing to come up before Andromeda.
Yeah.
Right? Inquisition 2014, Andromeda 2017.
Holy
apparently, I could have sworn
slow.
we've been. Andromeda has been out for 10 years. I can't believe it's only been. That wait has been around all of our necks forever. But we'll see. I'm very, very curious towards Anthem.
Everything about it just screams like super cool and very good.
To me, everything about it screams, we see that Destiny is all right. We could do that.
Sure.
Yeah,
They haven't.
I kind of confused the two. Like,
Yeah.
No,
they
come
both,
on.
They are both presented as like third-person shooter games. One is third. Is it all? I don't even know if Anthem is all third person. I know when you're flying around in the suit, it is. But it's impossible not to draw comparisons between them.
First time I saw the trailer for Anthem, that's the parallel I saw immediately.
Yeah.
Like, this is Destiny.
Really?
They did a very bad job of showing it. They're like, here's all the shit you recognize from. Here's your hub world. Here's you loading into a mission. Here's a public event, and you're like, oh, like Destiny.
Yeah.
But they showed that trailer they had at the Game Awards. I guess it would have been looked like fucking awesome. Actually, where they like. It looks like there's a story there. There were some characters were talking in a way that like, oh, this takes. I remember when characters used to do that. That takes me back. Fingers crossed. I don't know.
I'm rooting for them. I'm really, really.
It's
really
weird.
rooting for
I
them.
feel nervous, but then I feel stupid for like.
No, come on. It's like rooting for home team.
They're the home team. That's exactly it. They're the home team.
You're wearing an N7 hoodie.
I am wearing a BioWare hoodie right now.
God
Yes,
damn it.
It's true. It's because I literally only own like the one.
One hoodie.
Well, the other one's an electrician company.
The electrical one
Fuck
and the
them.
N7.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like when at our time there, I developed I worked for them and they have a good history and go team kind of thing.
Go team.
And then Dragon Age 2 didn't really seem to be very good.
Also, you guys treated us like the shitty temp workers we were, so fuck you.
Also that, there's that. And then Mass Effect was Mass Effect, which is one of the greatest series ever. And then Andromeda just really tanked it.
Andromeda's we don't need to.
game.
It's a bad game.
Yeah.
It's a very bad game.
But I mean, I don't think. What was the story that we were talking about last week about who was it? Blizzard? Activision.
Yeah, Blizzard by way of Activision.
Yeah,
Downsizing.
Downsizing.
Yeah.
I don't think that BioWare will probably downsize if this isn't successful.
They'll have to.
I don't think
Yeah,
it'll
they have
shut
to.
down though.
No, but like there won't be a BioWare Montreal, a BioWare Edmonton, a BioWare Austin. There's another one.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think there's another one in Quebec somewhere. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you just dissolve. Maybe you fold that into other EA
Yeah, I imagine
Studios.
they just, become.
Maybe they're looking to get out from under EA. I have no idea.
Yeah, who
idea.
knows?
You don't, but you also don't bring Casey Hudson back to finish a game that is mostly developed and then shut down a studio.
Yeah.
Right. So there's something under the hood there. There's a Mass Effect game in the works. There must be.
Think so?
Oh, I was like,
I hope
you know
not.
that?
Casey Hudson doesn't come back also and be like, we're not done. We got stories to tell in Mass Effect still,
Well,
and then not work on it.
He came on to work on Anthem, and then he talked about Dragon Age. I don't.
Man specifically said, and it's
I
very
hope-
wishy-washy of like, we got more stories to tell.
I hope there's not another Mass Effect.
Fuck that. Redeem that franchise.
Yeah.
Make this the Metal Gear Survive of Mass Effect. Like,
Oh,
there are lots of good stories to tell in Mass Effect. Don't let Andromeda poison the well. Tell me another story about the Shepherd.
not about the ship.
About the Shepherd!
No.
Oh, tangentially about the Shepherd.
Yeah.
I
He's
want to
in the
know.
background, just
Yeah.
doing like little things. That'd be pretty
Exactly.
dope,
I want to
but
know, like,
Citadel Cop with Garrett.
I was just about to say that. Let's fucking C-Sec keep cleaning up the Citadel.
Yeah.
You don't even need space. Just give me the Citadel.
Yeah. You kind of don't need. That's the dark secret to Mass Effect is you
Yeah.
kind of don't need space.
No.
Just be setting that. Yeah, just on the Citadel.
Yep. Oh, it could be great.
Gritty crime drama.
Could be so good. Does anybody else got anything they want to bring up here? Discuss?
Dice guys.
Yeah.
No.
Polygonal.
Polygonal. Discuss some polygonal
All right, let's go for a quick break. I'm gonna
articles.
do a little pee, and then we'll come back here talk about the news. We'll see everybody on the other side of this musical break. That's the break bell.
Ding ding.
Sorry, chat.
Did you talk about the
Hi,
Lord of the
Ian.
Ring news
What is
before?
Kev?
My mommy's in the
saying?
channel.
Your mom?
Yep.
Hello, Halloween.
Lord of the Ring, Lego Lord of the Rings got pulled?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna write it on here right now though.
Yes, that's all was huge on Twitter this morning and yesterday.
Yeah, I have.
I don't know why everyone was freaking out about it.
Be right
but
back.
Because they didn't give a reason.
Yeah,
is
it's
why.
just pulled.
But
immediately, not even
I-
a warning.
I've got some good commentary on that. I have to pee. Someone say with the chat.
I got P2.
Okay, go
You
pee.
go first.
You go
There's
pee.
only 2 bathrooms.
I'll use this.
Talking to Kev.
I'll use this.
Oh. Don't do that.
Where do you get this
Not with your
Keyforge
mom
app?
watching.
Bing it, Kev.
Where do you get Keyforge?
The app to rate the
On
the
your
decks.
Oh, the website.
Oh, it's not an app. Apparently, it's the website. Hi, everybody in chat.
Because if you... There's a QR code on one of the cards that comes with each deck. And you
Oh,
just
you just-
scan that on your phone.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just please remind everyone who comes by, if they haven't been here before, that we sort of don't look at chat while we're doing this. How's it going? How's it going out there, everyone? I'm the one who had to pee, but I'll stay. It's the burden. It's the life I chose. It's not easy being the real true. Colin's not even peeing. I can see him standing there. I can see Colin just standing outside the room. This is undisputed champion duties is what I'm doing here right now. I mean, do I have the title? No. Still willing to bear the burden of it though for just any champs who maybe can't hold it up quite themselves. Always here to help. Team player. Always have been. Always will be. Hey Jojo, Monster Hunter best music? We'll have to listen to some. Definitely have to listen to some. There's not a lot of love for Monster Hunter around this table. If I don't know if our category is worst game or most disappointing game. If it's most disappointing, we might end up between us getting Monster Hunter on that list somewhere. Oh, watch that step. It's a real doozy. Bryce, what are your thoughts on Monster Hunter World? You played it?
No, I did not play it. I watched Kev play it, and I probably pulled my hair out. It's doing chores.
Yeah.
Seems a little
Chores.
Couldn't get into Red Dead. Same thing.
Yeah.
Played the
Well,
first 20 minutes. This is It's too boring.
Yeah, that's
Give
the
me
red
action.
The Red Dead of PlayStation
Yeah.
exclusives. They call it. I gotta pee. I'll be right back, Bryce. Talk to the chat.
Hello, chat.
Talk to my mom.
Halloween. How are you doing?
Oh, you can't say her name.
I'm sorry. It's too late. Go over here to the chat side of things. Just wanted to be talked about. We talked about it before, and I think like many episodes in a row back last year, and nobody seemed to like it. Everyone's collectively just, this is very meh. Fills the void. Nobody wants to play it. Because my computer sucks, and I don't know. It's meh. Colin still plays pretty much every day, running ARAMs and whatnot. There's too many champs I don't understand. I'm a professional Smash player now, so gotta focus on that. Yeah, you should hit up Colin if you ever on. He'll do some ARAMs with you. Not my toaster. Like, it can barely run Hearthstone. I need to try Smash Online. What decks are meta in Hearthstone right now? Just play Hunter. Always Hunter. I'm still playing a lot of Eve and Warlock with no cards from the last 3 sets, so that's always dope. Don't need to spend any money on the game. Yeah, as soon as you see those symbols, you don't have to stand a chance in League of Legends. Or Hearthstone, whichever game you're having to be talking about. Or Smash, even? Do you see, like, character names playing online Smash? Have you played online Smash?
Character name, like player names?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, tags.
Yeah, you totally do.
Okay.
You can't even hear jack shit through these.
Mine? Oh.
What
those are
number's
Colin's.
Colin? I'm sitting in Colin's spot.
Okay.
These things fucking suck.
Oh, I can barely hear through mine. Like, I have it, like, slightly pulled out, so it just gets
Are
there.
truly the worst headphones in the universe.
Colin and I watched a tournament yesterday, and we saw, that Wario kick some fucking ass.
Colin, these things blow.
And we saw some pretty dirty snake plays as well.
Dirty snake.
You grab a grenade and you instantly shield. You'll drop the grenade. They can also just summon another grenade. So he was just zoning the entire time, just throwing grenades across the map.
2 grenades?
More than that, even.
Do you guys have headphones at home? This podcast is going to become BYO headphones because these are
I have one.
terrible.
Mine are USB ones, not.
Ooh, yeah, that won't work.
I have ones.
You got a plugger?
Aux. Yeah.
You should bring some headphones if you don't mind. And I'll try and bring a pair with me back and forth because these are, you just don't even wear anything.
No, they're
These
just
are terrible.
no-name Sony brand.
I can't even hear myself. It's making me yell because I can't hear myself talking, and like I can turn it way up. Okay, we're getting there. But
Like, I remember sitting on the seat, and you have to have them, like, the wire pulled the right way, then you get... it's
they're
good.
not. They're literally $19 each.
Yeah.
There we go. So Colin, what you?
All the way. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I can hear myself now, and I can hear you. It's too many years in the radio
Snake
booth.
zoning is crazy. Kind of want to give him a shot and just keep throwing grenades everywhere.
I said pretty much had them off, and I was just going
Yeah,
off
no,
the ambiance.
they're
of the room.
worthless. They're totally worthless. We'll BYO headphones.
Everything was kind of broken in Brawl, it seemed, from what I've been hearing recently.
I didn't play a lot of. No, I played Brawl. I didn't
Brawl
play a lot of 4.
is the Wii one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just seems like you could combo people out, like seeing Bayonetta plays where you just fly all the way around the screen, constantly hitting them, and then they're gone.
Yeah. You can do some real rude shit like below the screen now that I don't remember in previous
just
games.
slightly
like,
off all the screens.
Yeah, or like a lot of like Crom doing his weird up jump thing right on the corner, but like kind of just catching it in a way that he spikes the other guy straight down, but still catches himself on the corner somehow.
Yep.
And like a lot of edge bullshit. A lot of
There's a lot
edge.
of edge stuff.
A lot of edge bullshit. I don't understand any
King
of it.
DDD with his side B. Apparently, you can control where the Gordo goes. That's the spiky ball, and you can just pop it right onto the side of the ledge, and now no one can grab it.
You can control where that thing goes?
Apparently, like we
Is
saw
that
him
new?
summon it, and then it slides to the left. Like, oh,
It's just slightly. You can slightly.
it seemed like more than
adjust
slightly.
the projectile.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's like a U-turn.
No, not like completely. Like instead of flopping out, you can do like a higher arc but shorter distance.
Yeah.
Or way out. You can also eat it and then
Yeah,
spit
eat
it out.
it, spit it out. You can eat any projectile, spit it back out, like
Yeah.
Samus's B.
You can
Rah.
suck somebody up in K. Rool's gun, jump off the edge, shoot them straight down,
Yep.
and then just jump back on.
Yup.
Which is
His recovery's
fucking insane.
dumb.
Yeah, it's so nuts. That was the one that blew my mind. Was like flies all the way below the stage, shoots him down. It's an instant kill. There's no recovery, and then just flies
Just
back up on the stage. Like
Safe. Oh, that's so good.
it's a wild game.
It just takes practice to get good at edge stuff. Really enjoy yourself. Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta practice. You gotta practice. You
Practice
gotta
edging.
you gotta practice edging. You do. That's why
Practice your edge game.
That's why
Yeah, exactly.
my mother's watching, but that's why they call it edging. Is because you right up
Yeah,
to
exactly.
the edge and then
The
back
edge.
off,
Yeah.
and then
Take your time.
right up to the edge, and then that's
how you do it.
how you live. Yeah, that's how you get better. Hopefully, she's not actually listening.
Just saying hi.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
She knew what she signed up for when I went to radio college.
Who's your main?
My main. Oh, I don't even have all the characters unlocked. I like K. Rool a lot. I think he's pretty fun. I like Marth a little bit. Actually, I like Lady Marth. I like Lucina.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Like the whole blade, not just the hilt.
I like the whole blade. I don't just the
It's
tip.
just
I think.
the
Yeah,
tip,
just
yeah.
the tip. Yeah.
All the Fire Emblem sword characters are up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crom is very cool. Everybody plays Crom on
'Cause
all
it's
the
so
pro
fast.
stuff. Yeah, Crom.
And his upbe's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Lucario a little
Yeah.
bit.
Okay.
I like that
pretty
his
good too.
thing looks like a big Kamehameha when he's at like 100% damage.
You can just play the guy who does the Kamehameha.
The more I
A Hadouken is not a Kamehameha, sir.
What's the difference?
Kamehameha has a beam attack.
have you ever looked at the control list for Ken or Ryu?
Yeah.
How it's like actual
Yeah.
Street Fighter. There's like
Yeah.
10 input.
You want to do a fireball? Do a
directionals.
fireball. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not as complicated because the 10 inputs are
Like
quarter-
roll your
quarter
joystick.
circles,
pretty
yeah.
much,
Super easy to do.
do a quarter of a circle, a quarter circle.
There's do a half one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's
There's
do
other
it's not the circle. It's like the inverted like side whoop
Mm-hmm.
for the whatever red Hadouken.
But Little Mac still has no recovery. He's garbage.
Oliver,
Little Mac is awful.
are you on the phone?
Yeah, he was on the phone.
Did someone call
Never
our default
mind.
in?
Like when we started the break, he got on the phone.
I wanted to ask him if he had an opinion on Kage being added to Street Fighter.
Kage.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
You might think he's Violent Ken. You would be mistaken.
Oh.
He is not. He just looks like Violent Ken. All right. You might also pronounce it Cage.
No. Kage.
Where's the camera? It's Kage.
It's Kage.
It's Kage. K-A-G-E. Kage.
No
It is.
accents.
No.
It's a.
I don't know. I for real think it is Kage.
Okay, that sounds believable if
Yeah.
it's that Asian game.
Street Fighter.
Okay, sure.
Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu.
Ryu.
Akuma.
Sure. How do you pronounce Ciabatta?
Chibata?
Okay, that's right.
Okay. I was not like, is this a spelling test?
Just someone called me off guard. That's like-
Ciabatta.
yeah, Ciabatta.
Pine.
It's no.
Polygonal.
Polygonal.
It's ciabatta, like chow. C-I-A-O.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm maybe in the original Italian,
Yeah.
it probably is a
Yeah.
little more. It's probably not ciabatta. It's probably
Ah.
yeah.
And we Canadianize it. We say "diz," not "tiz."
yeah.
Yeah.
Ciabatta.
Ciabatta, not ciabatta.
Yeah. You say Ganoki? You savage. You fucking savage.
What is that?
It's those little like potato.
Oh,
pastas.
Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I didn't know what you
Gnocchi.
said.
G-N-O-C-H-I. Gnocchi.
Gnocchi.
Yeah.
Ganache.
Of course.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like Ganab.
I heard him talking about like sinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's work
I
Oh.
think I might hear Amber.
Mm-mm. I was talking to a dude.
Maybe Amber got a raspy voice. It's fine.
No, it was like.
Here, I'll get back in my. We don't know. You don't have to rush.
Is that your,
I was yelling to ask if you had opinions on Kage, not to
Kage.
end your phone call.
Who's Kage?
He's like kind of like Evil Ken.
Oh. No.
But it's not.
Burp, burp. Oh, God.
Don't wear them. Seriously, don't wear them. They're so
How
fucking
are
useless.
you not deaf?
They're so fucking useless.
This is like
Can't hear
deafening
yourself.
for me.
You're gonna be able to actually hear yourself. I
Not
couldn't.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's loud.
Sorry.
But yeah, everything.
There we go.
Hello, Colin. They're trash. They're garbage headphones.
Yeah, I'll bring my own. And yours are USB, so
BYO headphones, y'all. I got a pair that I can bring. I just gotta ferry
can I
it back and forth.
BY your own earbuds?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Earbuds, it's tough. They're tough to hear yourself sometimes, like those. But
Well, it'd be more noise canceling.
if you got headphones, I would prefer headphones. I've been doing this for a lot of years, Colin. I've used
Like
all
you got
sorts.
schooling or something.
I've used all sorts. But yeah, those things are unacceptable.
I tell you, I got my dog's eyes removed.
We were talking
What?
about that on the stream, or we were wondering when it was going to happen.
Is that like a cosmetic choice?
No.
no? What the fucking fuck? What? Wow!
I think you'd look cuter without eyes.
Yeah.
It's like the snip tail, and also we just scoop those, just get those out of there. Those eyes.
Sew him up. No, he's been blind for most of his life, and the glaucoma just grows in pressure if we don't mitigate it with eye drops and
Medical marijuana for people.
That's something
CBD.
that's something we sort of considered, but we never actually pulled the trigger on.
Can you wait? You could get medical marijuana for your dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was just the thing that if we didn't actually do his drops like regularly, if we missed
Is daily?
like 3 times daily.
Oh,
if
man.
we missed an application, then it would like flare up, and I imagine it was painful for him.
Yeah.
So it came to a point where we just decided like, okay, these drops are if we don't do it right, he's in a lot of pain, and these are costing a lot of money. So let's just pull the trigger on getting his eyes removed.
Also, a lot of our favorite heroes have one or more eyes missing.
If he was already blind, like or mostly blind, then
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, like it was like kind of a selfish thing on our part. Like, hey, we don't want you to lose your eyes because you're super cute with your eyes.
he's just suffering. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that selfish on your part.
It kind of is.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's probably pretty fucking expensive to go get the old eyes out.
Yeah, it
procedure.
wasn't a cheap procedure, but we did it right before Christmas. Actually, he's fine now.
Does
He's same old little puppy.
oh, that's cool.
Does he like? Does he like open? What does his face look like now?
They're just so they were sewn shut for like a week.
Yeah.
What did they do? They sliced like the eyelids.
I don't need super details. I just want to know: is he like eye socketing? Like, do you see socket when he looks at you?
No, they sliced it open, sewed it shut, and then they just kind of regenerated or healed,
Yeah.
closed together. So now he's just
His eyes are
closed.
permanently closed.
Yeah, they're a little sunk in. Like they bulged out before because he had big eyes, but now they just kind of sunk in.
I had my childhood pet was a cat that became very diabetic, and same deal. My parents were giving him insulin 3 or 4 times a day. It was just expensive and not
Tedious.
Yeah, it's tedious, and someone had to be there and do it. So yeah,
Fucking
same
kids
thing.
wouldn't do it.
Put the cat down.
Oh,
I was like 6.
Listen, cat insulin is fucking expensive. Like up to thousands of dollars a month,
god damn.
depending on
Yeah.
the nature of your.
Like
I
my
don't know.
sister was just
Pets.
talking about her hamster that got cancer, and she was asking like if how much it would cost to get the hamster put down. Apparently, it's $250
To put a
to put a hamster down.
will do it for half.
She was looking up
Rats.
humane ways to kill your hamster,
Yep.
and one was put it in a sock and tie it to your exhaust pipe,
Ooh, that's
and then
so.
start the vehicle.
I was
My-
gonna say something like asphyxiation like that.
I was my real answer was put it in the car, like, and maybe not in the garage. I don't know, but yeah, the carbon monoxide maybe.
Yeah, like kind of like the same way most people or some people do it, where they put the hose to the thing,
in the vehicle.
but not a fucking sock tied to the
like
to
why
the
is there a
exhaust
sock
pipe.
on your exhaust pipe?
That's anything smaller than a cat. Maybe I'm just heartless, but like anything smaller than a cat, it's kind of just.
Yeah,
We had guinea pigs. My sister had guinea pigs when we were growing up, and like they weren't
and they were
friendly. Like they just stank and were loud. They don't want to be. They don't want to be held. Like they're.
Nope.
If it came time to put the pigs down, like just fucking just put them in the backyard in the middle of winter. I guess I don't know.
And she was giving them like the cancer medicine for the longest time. She went to the vet and they'd call, "Sprinkles, Zinnick, your medicine is ready."
It's just the
People thought she was a whore.
It's just the
Sprinkles. No, wasn't it Skittles? Skittles.
Skittles or sprinkle. Either way,
Just the hamster. It's like a gold. Like if my $1
Like hundreds of dollars
goldfish
for-
had cancer, I would probably just flush my goldfish down the toilet. I
Yeah.
probably wouldn't. I don't know.
It's different.
heartless.
Pet owners love their pets.
Listen, I had all sorts of cats. I put down my fair share of cats growing up.
Okay.
More than one.
Okay.
I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, the way my fish died were crazy.
Did they
Suicided.
murder one
Oh
another?
no, they killed themselves mostly. So one in the middle of the night just jumped out of the tank, and I thought it was just splashing around like they usually do. Wake up in the morning and just dried goldfish. And
Ew.
another one, I had like the tiny fish cleaner ones and the really big goldfish, and these you like suck up the rocks.
Yeah.
And then one time sucked up one of the cleaner fish.
Well.
It choked to death on the cleaner fish, and the cleaner fish also died. Just
Wow.
picked it out of the tank. Just
What?
Somebody's mic is doing that thing again. Everybody jiggle your cables. Cable check.
nope.
Oh god.
There it is. Plug it in. You got her. We're good.
Good now.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh,
now
I
we're
see.
good.
Okay.
Yep.
The more you know.
So, yeah, choked to death and suffocated, and one also got boiled alive when we were cleaning the fish tank. One of the little sucker fish got stuck to the side, and we didn't notice, and whoop,
Hot water.
all died horrible deaths.
That one is a truly horrible death. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Terrible.
I will all my animals live to ripe old ages, and some were diabetic. We put them down. But they were old.
I took care of a hairless cat over the
Aren't
winter
they
holidays.
great?
They're actually, yeah, at first I was like, fucking, this thing is gross.
Yeah.
And
Then
then
you cuddle with it.
I didn't exactly cuddle with it, but like it
Aw.
like came to me and I was like able to pet her, and she's like, yeah, actually super cute. Weird
I'm
plucked
not.
chicken.
Yeah,
Love it.
I'd have to like
It wins you over. She won me over.
But like when a hairless cat like comes up and sits on you, is it just like
Skin.
sweaty? Like yeah, you're gonna get
It's
not
just warm skin.
It's not gonna be like I got a nice got my nice fuzzy kitty cat sitting on my feet. Now it's like I got
It's
this
kind of weird because like with cats you pet its fur, their fur, right? With this one, it's your skin, it's skin to skin,
You're
and
massaging
Yeah.
this
yeah,
cat,
and
like
then
massage therapy.
so I tried to like scratch it like I would a dog, and that was kind of weird too. So it is like a weird like massage.
I don't know. I don't know. And like you see how thin they have like rat-like tails without any fur on them.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, it was weird.
they
It's
all look
totally
like
weird.
Gollum. They all have like way too much skin.
Yeah, it's like the legs are skinny and it's lumpy. It is very weird. I'm gonna admit that.
I bet as soon as I held a nice little hairless kitty cat, I bet.
There you go.
Yeah,
You'd
I
be
They're
bet. I bet I'd be
super
into it.
super cute as kittens as well.
And you get to dress them up, keep them warm.
Yeah.
Put a nice little hat on it.
I like my cats to have fur. It's my grandfather's cats. You know, it's regular ass. I don't need no fancy hairless. Just give me a just regular old cat.
None of this Egyptian shit.
Yeah,
Egyptian
that's
like
right. Sleeps on your feet at night and leaves you alone the rest of the time. That's all. That's all I need in a cat.
Yep.
Let's talk about some news, gentlemen, shall we? We're all very glad to hear Hideo's doing well. We were just wondering about him over the break there.
Oh
Yeah, we knew the eyes were coming out. We didn't know when.
yeah, yeah. I guess I never really just talked about it, but yeah,
Yeah.
it happened. Yeah.
It's good to hear that he's up in a boot.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was sort of like apprehensive on whether it would affect his demeanor or anything, but it hasn't. So
Yeah.
that's good.
That is
Awesome.
good.
Yeah, he's still the same old guy.
We were talking about Hearthstone earlier, Bryce.
Yeah, we were.
I think
A little bit.
former Hearthstone devs are working on. That's right, Ben.
Ben Brode?
Is it Brode or Brody?
It's Brode.
Brode. Ben Brode. That's right. The BB himself. He went and started a new studio called Second Dinner with some other folks from that Hearthstone team.
Yeah.
And they're making a Marvel game. We don't know anything about it. They got $30 million from
crap.
NetEase, which is a lot of money if you're making just a little
A mobile
like
game, yeah.
eight person small project. $30 million seems like quite a bit. If you're making but by the same token, if you're making a big AAA Marvel Spider-Man,
That's nothing.
the budget is probably way more than $30 million now. No details yet. Apparently, they've been cooking it up for 6 months. They have a working prototype.
Ooh.
This is a big year for Marvel. I bet we see it at E3, especially if they have a prototype. I bet we see some sort of
Is
a
E3
proof of
usually
concept.
Q4? 3?
June.
Two?
End of Q2?
June, yep. Less than 100. The E3 account tweeted 160 days to E3 like 2 weeks ago. So it's almost
soon.
time for E3 again. God damn it.
I'm hyped.
Yeah,
I
sure.
like Ben Brode. He did good work.
I wonder how much input
He is
he'll
the
have,
hype
though.
machine.
He's the CEO and founder of this company.
Well,
He
I
better,
realize he'll have input, but I guess he didn't.
license-wise.
Hearthstone, he was always the face of it. Like he was the character. He wasn't so much
Later on,
developing.
in the
or
beginning, I'm sure you had a little more
more
in there.
push and pull.
Yeah. But then, he was just the face. You be
yeah.
the hype man. You go sell some sets.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be a dope. That'd be way better than being out there in the coding trenches. I think.
Whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
This is probably more fulfilling.
Big year for Marvel. Endgame, which is coming up in April. So I'm so excited for it. I haven't been like looking forward to a movie in a long time.
What is Endgame?
Infinity Wars 2, Part 2 is is
I
called
completely blanked on that. Holy
Endgame.
shit.
Yeah. The Apple Store.
It's like an Apple store.
It's like an Apple store.
Oh.
Another Spider-Man.
Yeah, so, the follow-up to Homecoming. Far From Home, it's called.
From Home.
It's supposed to be out in like June or July, summertime, sometime.
Neat.
And Captain Marvel, Ultimate Alliance 3, the Nintendo Switch exclusive, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance 3.
What happened to 1 and 2?
They were on other consoles.
Were those the
two came to X.
Gauntlet-esque ones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
those were
those
awesome.
ancient.
top-down character action
Why even
games.
call it 3?
The first Ultimate Alliance was amazing. Played a
So
lot of that.
far apart.
Continuation of the Ultimate Alliance
sure.
story.
Third game in the Ultimate Alliance series.
Sure.
I'm super looking forward to Endgame. I don't know. I really loved. I've watched Infinity Wars more times than I'd like to admit. I sort of haven't got obsessed with a movie like this in a super long time.
That's a very good movie.
It's so good. It's so good. Infinity War. Do you guys remember them? Okay, here. I'm going to read this headline because I had to read this maybe 20 times to figure out what the fuck this actually says. Infinity Ward may be working on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4.
What's the hang up there, Matt?
Didn't they already make Call of Duty Didn't they already make Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare?
Oh, yeah.
Back in
Yeah.
2007,
Pretty
6.
sure
I
that's
read
out.
I read this as Modern Warfare 4.
Yep, you're smarter than I am.
Okay.
You're way
All
smarter.
right.
You're way smarter than I am. It's Infinity Ward's turn at bat. So this is all.
I see where you're hanging.
A lot of supposing.
Yeah.
I for real. I'm like, they might be working on Modern Warfare 4. Like the remaster already came out. What?
Yeah, I see where you're hung up.
Yeah. So Call of Duty 19 or whatever, Modern Warfare 4. It's all a lot of supposing. So there's always been a cycle with Call of Duty. It's been Infinity Ward, Treyarch, sometimes some other people back to Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer in there. Yeah. So if the cycle holds true as it has since eternity began, this will be Infinity Ward's turn for a Call of Duty game. They tweeted out a skull initially with no context that everyone was like, "Oh, it's Ghost 2," because Infinity Ward made the very poorly received Call of Duty Ghosts. And then Jason Schreier from Kotaku got out there and said, no, this is not Ghost 2. I can't tell you what this is because he's very mysterious like that. But he has like been super accurate with his rumors. He says, no, it is not Ghost 2, which has led everyone to think maybe it's another Modern Warfare game. Maybe it's a remaster of Modern Warfare 2 because I know that's been being floated around a lot, but maybe it's Modern Warfare 4.
We don't need to remaster games that...
We should remaster Modern Warfare 2, though. Modern Warfare 2, my personal favorite Call of Duty game.
I like the campaign.
And the Spec Ops. And they should just remaster the whole thing. Modern Warfare 3, I remember... Is that the one where Paris gets gassed? You're in Paris.
I think so.
Climbing through the walls with Price or something in a castle. I think 3 might have sucked.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
I think it might have been super unmemorable.
I was off Call of Duty by that time.
Yeah, that was
played 1.
pretty
That
late
was it.
into it. 2 was awesome. 1 was like the redefining of kind of Call
Shooters.
of Duty.
Yeah.
2 was an incredible follow up to that, and then that was when Infinity Ward went there. That's when they split off and made Respawn. Vince Zampella and Jason West.
Yeah,
Man, we're good on names today.
sure.
Killing it. Hate them.
What did they? What did those guys go on to make?
Titanfall.
Titanfall. There you go.
Titanfall.
Yes.
And Star Wars. Shit, I don't know the actual name. Fallen
The
Jedi?
MMO?
Star Wars Fallen Jedi? Or
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Something
know.
something Star Wars Jedi.
We're just good at people names today.
Yeah. So I don't know. Modern Warfare 4, I guess. Also, like, what does Call of Duty even look like anymore? Where the Black Ops 4, one of the best-selling Call of Duties in a long time, has no campaign.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare is a very beloved campaign that a lot of like the old guard like me and Oliver might get back into, or like Brando and Warren. I know fucking to this day we still quote Modern Warfare 2 back and forth at each other. So it's I don't know. Would it have a campaign? Would it just do you do zombies in Modern Warfare, which you've never really done? Do you do your own battle royale? People seem stoked on that battle royale, so I bet there's a new spin on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be very, very strange.
Another year comes, another Call of Duty happens.
I thought
That's where I've been.
I
for
needed
years.
my soul needed Black Ops 4 to be no good so that we could just stop making Call of Duties every year. But
That won't stop it.
just when
No,
it
never.
might have,
Good.
that would have been quite a few bad ones in a row, I think. But like every time I'm like, this is it. Call of Duty is they've made like it's bad game after bad game, not well received. People are bored. And then somehow they always like, oh, here's Black Ops 4.
It's
I get
new.
here's another 10 years of Call of Duty, I guess.
Nope.
That's interesting. Because, I mean, like, what? Assassin's Creed came on yearly, right?
Yeah.
And then that hit a low with Unity, and
Yeah.
then they sort of set dial that back.
It seems like they literally ran Assassin's Creed into the ground.
Yeah.
Of like, we need to
Whereas-
get this out this year.
Yeah.
It's interesting how Call of Duty, everybody was always saying, like, it's got to peak at some point. And it might have peaked, but it didn't, like, dip. Like, it just kind of stayed steady.
Yeah, it hasn't disappeared.
Yeah, it hasn't,
we've still had a Call of Duty game, I think, every
Yeah,
year.
they haven't been like, okay, we're going to take some time off and really
Yeah.
think about this. But, I mean, they do have, like, 3 studios making 3 different Call of Duty
It's true.
games. So
and,
that's...
and like the difference in quality between them, like
Yeah.
Ghosts was
Yeah.
Jesus.
I guess Ghost was kind of a dip.
And that was Infinity. I think that was. Oh no, maybe did Infinity War do Advanced Warfare?
I couldn't tell you which one did which
It
anymore.
might have.
I think they did.
the Kevin Spacey one.
Infinity.
I think they might have too. I'd have to look that up.
Future Warfare.
I'm trying to think what their last kick at the Call of Duty can was. Not Future Warfare.
It might have been.
That was Black Ops 3.
Okay, I don't know then.
Or
I don't know any
the
of
one I think is called Advanced Warfare and has Kevin Spacey. There was also
That was
another.
wasn't that 3?
That was no Advanced Warfare was its own thing.
Or
Call of Duty
wasn't
Advanced
Modern
Warfare
Warfare 3?
Modern Warfare 3 was like present now
Spacey.
times, no jump jets, no Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey's only ever been in Advanced Warfare. And at the very end,
God.
I remember like I think it's the end of Die Hard. He's hanging on the edge of a skyscraper and he falls off or something. I seem to remember. Smash Brothers, you guys like that video game?
Yeah, played
Yeah.
a bit.
Oh yeah, no, I
Just a
forgot
little
we're all
Smash.
reading. Bryce, why don't you take this story? I forgot
Oh,
we're all
taking turns
We're
reading
all
news
taking
stories.
turns, and I know you love Smash Brothers, so I picked this one for you.
But I don't believe this news story because it can't possibly be true.
Look at the evidence I've provided.
It's not true. There's people are hypothesizing that Dragon Quest may be the next DLC for Smash.
Makes sense.
No, it
As
doesn't.
we get through this story, we're gonna see how
That-
much sense it makes.
People have pulled names from the data miners code because there's code for every character and
Yep.
there's just name strings attached.
Yep.
So for Joker, there was a code name Jack.
Jack.
Yeah. But for this new mysterious character, there is code name Brave.
Yep.
Fighter kind Brave.
Mm-hmm.
So all the moves are programmed in, but nobody knows what it is.
I have no idea.
So people are thinking it's Erdrick from the Dragon Quest 3 series.
Oh, the star of Dragon Quest III, recurring character Erdrick, who has reappeared over and over again. Of course,
Of
Erdrick.
course.
Erdrick. It makes so much sense.
He's a fighter class or hero class, which is it's just something in
Just
Japanese.
read that. It's so Edric belongs to Dragon Quest's hero class, which is called Yusha in Japanese. Yusha not only stands for hero, it can also mean brave. Hence, it is the code name.
That doesn't make any sense.
Dab.
People want to see. They see what they want to see.
Yeah, brave. He's a hero.
God.
He's a hero class, right? Erdrick is Yusha in Japan. So this came out of the leak that correctly predicted Persona's Joker, which is why people are giving it a lot of
Credibility.
credit. Yeah, but I mean, listen, Erdrick in Japanese is Yusha. He's not a warrior. He's Yusha.
But the Jack to Joker
And,
link.
and
doesn't seem-
Yusha means brave. Well, not a lot of people know that Japanese for Joker is, you guessed it, Jack.
Oh.
That's why Raiden is named Jack. It's kind of a joke.
There you go.
Oh my god.
There you go.
I think you're just bullshitting me right now.
Oh, the
You
strings.
don't know you're Japanese.
Dab on him.
I don't want it to be a Dragon Quest character. There's so many other better ones.
I didn't want it to be a Persona character,
No,
right?
that
And
seems neat though.
They've said like it makes so much
People
sense.
like Persona.
Yeah, in Japan especially, Persona is fucking huge.
Yep.
Same thing with Dragon Quest.
Really? I guess there was a new one Kevin was playing.
Dragon Quest, I don't know if it is literally, but this story from Kotaku or from Polygon, pardon me, refers to it as Japan's biggest series.
Oh,
I don't know if it is literally Japan's biggest series, but
It's one of them.
very, very big in Japan.
cool.
And when Joker came out, they were saying, I can't remember the man's name now. What's his face? What makes Smash was not in charge of the characters anymore. It was up to Nintendo, and we're gonna see people who had never ever been in the franchise, which kind of.
Is there a Monster Hunter character? Like,
That's not
no.
happening.
big armor, big sword?
There is a spirit.
Why would
from
that
Monster
not?
Hunter?
There's a Rathalos.
Yeah.
There's spirits from everything.
Yeah, but particularly.
I still think Monster Hunter is gonna be a character eventually.
Well, it's so customizable. Wouldn't that just be like a skin on the Mii's?
They do like I don't know, do it that would be their gimmick, right? Of like you can pick the Mii's moves, you can pick your fighter, your Monster Hunter. They change weapons. They change weapons in combat, and they have 4 different movesets. Boom.
Monster
they-
Hunter was in Marvel vs. Capcom as a character.
Have
Big
they said
armor,
if
big sword?
if DLC characters are they any of them gonna be echoes?
No,
Or they're all
no
unique
echoes. All
movesets
new.
and cool.
Yep.
You could totally work that in. That'd be cool. Instead of Shulk's like choose different whatevers.
Boons and Banes.
Yeah.
Boons and Banes.
Boons and Banes.
There's
Fuck,
no.
that's a good name for
I
a
thought there was no
podcast.
bane.
Yes.
Oh,
Isn't
write
there no
that down.
downside?
I thought there's
like
I
there's
thought
no
there's,
bane to it.
I thought
Boons and
it's just
Banes.
pluses.
Yeah,
no,
just pluses.
No, they're
I
all
thought.
like speed up, defense down.
Yeah,
if you
that's
go
what
to
I thought.
if you go to the move list, it gives you
Oh,
like
okay.
pluses and minuses.
Okay.
Yeah, totally different movesets. You can switch between different weapons. Like, oh, I got the insect glaive. Now I can flip around.
But there's no like iconic character linking you to that. Like Joker and this Erdrick.
You're
Those are
right.
huge.
It doesn't
Need-
stop them before.
What's
Look at the
the-
Mii's.
Well, yeah, no, but these and Piranha Plant. That's a big name.
What's the
Well,
cat?
Piranha Plant is.
What's the
Petey.
cat Vitar's name? What's the
Palico.
Palico? Yeah, that's the boom done. Palico.
Oh, is that the cat from Persona?
Chef
Hunter.
chef cat. Muscular chef cat. Meowscular
Meow.
chef cat.
I'm in.
All right.
Isn't Chef Cat a spirit?
Yes.
Chef
Or like Big Cat,
I
Chef
think so.
Cat?
Yeah, there's
I think
a bunch
Chef
of cats.
Cat's
From
a
Monster
spirit. Yeah.
They do have the Rathalos.
They said don't rule out spirits being DLC. It's possible.
Chef Cat.
Who said that? What?
That people, I
What?
A very notable
fucking,
source.
It's Waluigi then. Whatever. It's
Yeah,
fucking Waluigi. Because
he's
why
in
else
a-
would you say that if it isn't Waluigi?
he's an assist trophy.
Oh,
not gonna
don't rule
happen.
out assist trophies.
Rule out assist
All right.
trophies, but spirits are different.
Okay. Otacon then could still be in. Otacon's a spirit, but not an assist.
Boom.
Still ho.
Ocelot.
That otaku.
You said the word.
I'm sorry.
Colin, why don't you take this one here?
Sure.
This next one. It's just
Next
one line.
page?
It's just one line. No, bottom of the
Oh.
page. One line. One line.
Catherine. Is that a person?
Yes.
Also a game. Yeah.
Okay.
Like several
Coming to
people.
PC, PS4, and Vita? Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark,
That's
exclamation
wild.
mark,
That's
question mark,
crazy.
exclamation
I know.
mark.
He's totally underselling this.
I know.
I know. It's coming to PC, PS4, and Vita.
Like,
They don't make games for
that must be the last game ever.
You would. I
yeah.
feel like we say that every year.
Yeah, that's true too.
Surely this is the last game ever
Can you
for
buy
the
a
Vita.
Vita anymore?
Nope.
Don't think so.
Okay.
No, they stopped making them and like supporting them, and
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, so it's a rework
yeah.
called Catherine Full Body.
Oh baby.
You guys not familiar with this game?
No, not at all.
I've heard
I had no
about it.
idea.
I've not played it.
Very unique.
It sounds like a
very
dating
cool.
sim.
It
Sort of.
it shows up at Evo every year. You may have seen Catherine
Oh,
at Evo.
really?
Yeah, it's the one where they're climbing like a block tower, and you kind of are. I don't remember how it plays, but you're sort of
do
like
I.
making blocks drop for your opponent, and you're kind of trying. It's like a puzzle game sort
Oh,
of.
okay.
But yes, there are people named
Premise
Catherine.
of it is you're a dude who has a girlfriend named Catherine with a K, but you meet this girl Catherine with a C.
Your girlfriend is a long hair brunette, Catherine with a C, blonde ponytails.
Yeah, and so I don't really know the story of it.
Neither do
That's-
I,
and
having
then,
never
like,
played
in
it.
his dreams, it's the gameplay part where you're climbing this like pyramid.
I think Catherine with a C might be like a succubus. I think she might
Yes, I think so.
That's what I thought.
have
So
sex
one of them
with
is
men
full-blown
and
evil.
kill
Yeah.
them or something to that effect.
it's interesting.
It's very anime. It's
Yeah,
actually
it's very
what
anime.
got Oliver into hentai. Not a lot of people know that.
That's not true.
That was.
It's what got me back into hentai. Not what started the whole passion.
I've saved the best story for last, Oliver.
Slightly Mad.
It's the name of the studio.
That's a studio, okay. Working on their own console, the Mad Box. From the folks who brought you Project Cars.
Yeah.
What?
You know, the studio that made Project Cars.
Yeah.
All right.
Which, well, it's a PC racing game.
Yeah, Sim
Project
Racer,
Cars.
right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Super simmy.
The Mad Box is designed to support 4K displays and play VR games at 60 frames per second.
Which, interestingly enough, is 30 frames per second lower than the motion sickness rating.
Oh.
But carry on.
Like 90 it has to be 90 before you.
The headset, 60 frames from the console would be fine, but the
I
headset
see.
has to be.
A deployable carry handle at the top will allow
my
for
God.
easy travel. Yep.
That's like a full-size tower.
Yeah.
Shades of the GameCube.
Oh baby.
All independent developers on Earth will be handed a cross-platform, almost one-click export engine to allow them to deploy their games on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Madbox.
Mm-hmm.
What did I just read there?
That's a tweet from CEO Ian Bell
So-
claiming that they have a magical engine which is completely cross-platform, and any game, regardless of if it's made in Unity or UDK or whatever, the Dragon Age one, Frostbite, you will almost with one click just be able to put it in this magic engine and spit it out onto this Madbox console, which I have a picture of here, both on the stream and in our hands. And it's shaped like a fucking big M.
I hope those handle or the legs
Maybe
fold
that's
in.
upside down.
Nope,
If
that
you're
is
carrying that.
that is the Majin M. It's
Yeah.
It sounds too good to be true.
you're telling me. So I look out for that new competitor in the console space coming soon
All right.
from the studio that made Project Cars.
So ideally, if they pull enough strings and grease enough wheels, they can be like, all right, Naughty Dog, here's the thing. Just plug the PlayStation in, and then out will come
Just one
the
touch.
Uncharted's and the
Just one
Last
touch.
of Us.
Just do it. It's almost one click. Just do it.
Almost one click.
Almost one click. Oh! He's almost. You almost did it. It's done. Yeah, I don't.
That's a weird story.
What's the over/under on this actually making it to market?
1%.
Well, it makes a market. It just won't
Low.
do any of these things.
Excuse me. It's kind of crazy that a game developer will be ambitious enough to try their hand at making a console.
I wonder if the idea is this is, instead of doing the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, here's an even higher step that
Yep.
maybe we can. I don't. Sony and Microsoft aren't going to let their games go
Well,
on
yeah,
this
that's what
fucking.
I'm saying.
I don't.
I could see it
This is the
working.
Ouya. We're gonna have the same fine crop of developers that they got for all the other platforms out there, which are none right now. I don't.
Well, they're tapping the independent developers, so you won't be able to plug in Spider-Man to this machine. It'll be whatever.
Dead Cells.
Yeah, Dead Cells.
But if that's the case, maybe I don't need to pay for a machine that can support 4K displays and play VR games at 60 frames a second. If all I'm playing is Dead Cells and Into the Breach and
Games you can play absolutely everywhere else.
smaller indie games that
Yeah.
are also available on literally everything.
Yep.
That you're paying $10-20 for.
Yeah. I like that it okay, compliment sandwich. I like that it sounds like the Matt box.
Great.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. The M looks like the Majin M from Dragon Ball. Boom, there you go.
Yep.
Positive things. Let's do some emails. It's a real story. I didn't make it up. It's not April Fool's, even though it might feel like it. Podcast at talkingreckless.com is the email address. Or if you head over to our Discord, bit.ly/trdiscord, all lowercase, you can drop a voicemail on the Discord, which we had last week.
How do you do that? Can you just record on your phone and
Record
then
on
upload
your phone. Yep. Boom. Just press the into Discord with almost one button push, Oliver. You can get any audio file into our Discord. Yeah, record it on your phone and then just upload it to the Discord. There's a channel called Podcast Voicemails. That's for the podcast voicemails.
Neat.
Didn't have any this week. I think it'll be a slow start. We just rolled it out as of the new year. We did have an email from Strudel, wrote in and says, "Hey TR crew, a while back I realized that Matt's famous cry of "Yay yay" has wormed its way into my vocabulary when I get excited. Yay yay. Do any of you guys have a mannerism or phrase that you know you picked up from someone else? And how did you acquire it?"
I call myself an otaku pretty often. And incorrectly, apparently.
Otacon stole that from me. Everything I say is picked up from Warren, basically. Pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, he does that.
Everything.
So you got that from him.
Well, no. So the I will take credit for the yai was one of the first things that Warren this is how we became friends. You know, man busted out a yai on I think literally first day of college, and so this is how it went in my head. We're doing a thing. I don't know what happened. Something I was being goofy like yai, and then out of the back a dude I didn't know goes. Like, oh, friends forever. So I'm gonna take credit for that one. But yeah, everything we do and say now, like Too Sweet, which is a wrestling thing by way of Warren. Good, but like good. Yeah, in one high chirp. That's from Warren. Well,
I say that
that's
a lot.
from Warren.
I say that a lot.
I love that I can hear this all in his voice.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. He was in the chat. I don't know if he still is, but if he was, he could be like, it's so many things.
I want, just like how they speak in Red Dead, I want to start calling people by like Mr. Zinnick, Mr. Reeds, Mr. Kolinsky.
All last names.
So proper.
Yeah. I think that's super cool.
Just gotta start doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Everyone
just
has
that drawl that they have is like really, really cool too.
An easy way
My
to
squeaky voice can't really pull it off.
An easy way to start is you take things you say every day and you just alter them a little bit, right? Instead of like sure, it's sure.
I've been saying that a lot too.
Bryce, you got any? Oh, he's doing the tobacco. Yes, so it's the like
when
it's
you
very
chew?
hard to describe on a podcast. Yeah, but it's like you're snapping your fingers, but you're
allowing them to like
just
bang
hit each other.
clap
yeah,
together.
you're making your arm. You're like doing a whip motion with your arm, and then as your hand cracks, a finger is hitting the other
like
two.
a chewing tobacco thing, isn't it?
It's supposed to be
That's
a
what
pack
you
or break up the chew.
More of a
Chew.
snapper now, but every now and again do a tobacco slap.
Yeah, a tobacco slap. That's a great.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they're actually
Tobacco
called.
slap.
But yeah, I ever since Infinity War, I've become a big snapper.
Big dramatic.
Yeah. What about you, Colin? You got any? You must have.
I was
some.
trying to think of it. I don't know.
They're dangerous because you never realize you're doing them
Yeah,
until it's
exactly.
like ingrained in your. The worst one for me is well. I gotta.
Well,
No, yeah. There's a
I
real
do
like
that a lot.
specific way of saying it. People always think I'm like they're like, are you making fun of the situation? I'm like, oh no, it's a reflex. I can't stop myself at this point.
I'm really sarcastic.
Which you picked up from Bryce, obviously.
No, even before that.
Through.
I'm just and to the point where it's 100% like unintentional, and people think I'm just being an asshole, and I try to give them a genuine compliment or something.
Maybe a little
and-
bit of a different issue. We'll unpack that one when we have more time. I'm trying to think. There must be something between Kev and I. Like, I feel like there must be something between me and everyone of just knowing people for so long.
Like, I remember I was doing the yah for a while as well.
Let's bring it back. It never had to leave.
That's great.
It never had to leave. It's for bringing people together.
Yeah.
It's for knowing who's on your team. You listen for all the echoing.
Good save.
Nice.
Yep.
Podcast at talkingreckless.com is the email address. Your chance to join us here on the show or drop that voicemail. Don't kiss that mic. That's gross.
No.
He just put his mouth on the
all
mic.
over it.
People have been spitting into
That's
these for
okay.
literally 10 years.
We're
How
all
you change
brothers.
these daily?
That's what I say.
We're all brothers.
Yeah, you should finish right
That's why I haven't been sick in years.
My brother, Arthur. Podcast at talkingreckless.com is the email address. Or join us on the Discord. bit.ly/TR Discord. All lowercase.
I bet you if you have a caps lock on, that works.
It doesn't. I've tried.
No, I'm
I
pretty sure because
specifically tried.
some of the links are like after the bit.ly part Our lowercase, uppercase.
Yeah, it 100% matters.
That's annoying.
Yeah. If you want to find our show feed, you can go to bit.ly/talkingreckless, capital T, capital R. All lowercase won't work. Somebody already had all lowercase.
Crazy.
Those fuckers.
Buy them out. With all your money.
Why is that so frustrating? It's all lowercase. The bit.ly that's the easy bit.
Yeah, it's
you
all-
don't have to hit that.
everything's
I wouldn't say it's
lowercase.
frustrating, but
Yeah.
Warren and I,
a
for
freebie.
real, looked up. Oh, you can't say that. There's another thing. You can't say that.
Oh yes, you
Bit.ly?
can't say that.
You
no,
can't.
just-
You
can't
can't.
say-
You can't say that, Colin.
It's not that?
Okay. Another, sir. Like, it's all from Warren. You've really never like
you
caught
can't
on
say
to
that.
It's constantly.
it's been like a running bit for
I've
like
heard it a
6
bit.
months.
I thought he was being serious.
Yeah, I
like,
thought he was
you
calling
can't
you
say
out.
that.
Well, if you're gonna deliver the joke with you gotta be serious.
Well, when I've heard him say it a couple, like it's been the odd time podcasts and New Year's and stuff.
Yeah.
When he says it, I'm
Like,
like, oh, someone actually said something.
can't.
You can't say that.
Yeah. Totally side. Oh, I don't know why we're talking about this, but Warren and I one time looked up how much it would be to buy youcan'tsaythat.com. It's like $32,000 or
Holy
something.
shit.
It was insane.
Is anyone using it?
No, it's just a holder plate page. Yeah, so please head on over to indiegogo.com/ we're gonna youcan'tsaythat.com would be a dope URL.
That's
though.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the man who owns Matt.party, let me tell you that fucking you can't say that.com.
Mad up.
Podcast.com. Write us in. What else do I got to say? Not a lot. The New Year's show's coming up February the 2. I stream every day. If you like what you're hearing, please rate and review us or join us on the stream. All that stuff really helps. This is our year that this is the first year we're doing it. This is the first show, I guess, that we'll be doing this full time. Saying professional feels wrong. Semi-professional. Here in 2019, this is it. First calendar year starts now. It's gonna be an exciting journey. So please join us over on the Twitch channel. Rate and review, all that stuff. It really, 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 really helps. Could literally be the difference of make or break.
Yeah.
So if you enjoy the show, drop us a little rating. We're gonna have lots of extra stuff coming up too this year. Lots of podcasts. I don't want to overpromise, obviously, but I want to do more podcasts. I want to do more spoiler casts.
Those that podcast, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about pot, but like the bullshit.
Just the one off.
Just a not
Yeah.
even
Well,
about
not
video
one-off,
games
but
thing.
Hanging
Just-
out,
yeah, just-
having a couple beverages.
exactly. Yeah, I want to do a lot more of that kind of
Yeah.
extra.
I'm down
Game
for
nights. Boom.
Totally. Yeah, bunch extra shit that we're gonna see now that I have the time and energy to commit to it full time.
Sure.
Woo.
So thank you very much, everyone, for a dope ass 2018 as well. We'll be back here in it's gonna be 7 days. I didn't thank anyone, but they all know I mean it. Bryce, Oliver, Colin,
you.
Thank
and
you.
I
you
know it.
at home. Thank you so much for being here. Let's meet back here in 1 week. I had so much fun. Let's do it again. It'll be the 258th episode of the Talking Reckless podcast. We'll see you then.
And 2019 this time.
Yes. Well, you
Wow.
copy paste.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't copy paste. I just didn't even from typing it out every week.
You're like, yeah, it's back to
Yeah.
January
That's
2018.
2018. Oh. Goddamn professional. Hey everybody. Thanks very much for watching. For all your praises.
Who was in there?
Lots of folks. I don't know. I didn't really look at the chat the whole time, but like, yeah. See, there's
nicer.
the matte box in full color there. Jammies is here. Alex is here. Jojo, Zach, Kevin.
Hello, everybody.
There were lots of folks trickled in and out throughout this thing.
Mom. Hi,
My
Mom.
my mom, my muddy
Mr. Barris.
stopped by. No, Mr. Barris. The purple is Robo. He was here though. He totally was here. Alex says, "Hey OJ,
What is Warren's username?
Ecstasy of Gold 92."
Good to know.
Alex says, "Hey OJ."
Hello.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I totally.
Well, I said hi
He
first.
said hi first.
and-
Oh.
Hi again.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Well,
I'm gonna turn the stream off. What's tomorrow? Monday? I guess it's business as usual. One plays tomorrow.
yes.
Cool.
Yes, we're back. I want to finish.
What are you guys doing?
We're in the middle of fucking Last of Us.
Come on, yeah. Dope.
Finish it up.
Man, Ashley Johnson sounds a lot like Ashley Johnson sounds in that game on that show. Also, like a lot, like a lot, like A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ashley
She,
Johnson.
she's
Ashley
doing
Johnson.
It's like it's her voice.
she's
Right.
doing her Ellie voice on the show, or she's doing her. I don't even know what her character's name is.
Just
What's his face
Ash-
in Nathan Drake?
What is her
What's-
character's
Yasha?
name? Yasha. Yeah, you know, the forgotten one.
The one who's never there.
Yeah.
He's over there.
She was there last.
She was. And she was there for the Christmas episode too. But I bet she's just back in New York again for
She's
this
very busy.
Thursday.
Last of Us
Yeah.
2. She's got a lot of work to do.
And the TV show.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TV show is she on?
I don't know.
I'm gonna turn the stream off. Thank you very much, everybody.
She,
Love.
But she's a big